Oh. Is it that time? Is it that time?
It's neutral.
Just give him the spoiler alert right now, bro.
I need you guys to say spoiler alert.
God. There we go.
You guys do it for me.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It is now time. That shit was timed perfectly. Just saying, it's like somebody knew what they was doing. That somebody was me, a thug nerd that does things such. Face is here to give you all the thug nerdery. Yes, and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Word to Mac Dre. That's right. Thank you. So much to talk about. First off, did you guys see that teaser trailer for Black Adam, The Rock?
No, I did not. I thought you were gonna bring the clip.
Nah.
Fucked up, man. I usually watch this shit too.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because you sent me the link.
I know, and I thought you were gonna. There, man.
Things
I thought
happen.
about it actually downloading it, and I was like, you know what? No, we're just gonna talk about it. And if you didn't watch it,
Well, then fill me in, sir.
it was actually like an animation. I'm guessing because of everything going on, they probably couldn't film everything, and they kind of tell like his story. And I'm not gonna act like you know like
you're super big and fan of the
I'm not. I like Black Adam only like when Shazam
it's
is
The Rock.
When Shazam is like the villain, like the good guy, and like Black Adam is his his nemesis. I didn't even know his backstory. I thought Black Adam was, and I mean it might be in the comic books or in the animated series that this comes from, but I thought Black Adam was like just somebody chasing the wizard Shazam's powers, and that's why he was coming after Shazam, who is like a kid who has Billy Bats, I think, who has the Shazam power. Every time he says Shazam,
he turns into this
the lightning strikes him, which is all of Shazam's powers, you know.
He's like rocking like white and red and shit, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah. Red and white, red, yellow and white. I mean, yeah, he has a lightning bolt that's yellow and then red and white, or white and red. The team.
I know my shit.
Yeah, you on point. They came out with a movie that was actually really well done. It even nodded to like when he's a group of kids. He's like the group of kids and not just one kid. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so in this one, it seems that Black Adam was like a slave. Like there was a time when the world was ran by like wizards and shit, which might, you know, be the wizard Shazam's like downfall. And that ends, and because of Black Adam like basically doing, he says that he did what he had to do, and like people judged him for it, and then they imprisoned him, and then like 5,000 years later he's freed upon the world, which is probably like now, and that's when we see, you know, The Rock as Black Adam. The thing about...
That's a crazy story, though.
Yeah, the thing about The Rock as Black Adam is that I love him too much.
Like, you love The Rock too much?
Like, he's never played a character I didn't like. So I want to see, like, even like in him narrating, and I love The Rock. I know he's a capable actor. I know he's a capable athlete. I know he's electrifying. He has a capable... He has
range.
I think his
funny,
superpower is knowledge of self, which is incredible. It's like for anybody in the world, knowledge of self is probably one of the best things to have, to understand who you are, what you are, and how you get down. Like, you know, he studied himself. He literally would watch tapes of himself for hours wrestling, obsessing over like the littlest movements and how, you know, this got people going, and like how when he, like, if you ever see him react to like any special, like he extra'd it out more than anybody else, and that made it more entertaining. And that's from studying himself. So like, I'm sure,
like what we do when we're looking at these videos and these clips.
Yeah,
or like, we look boring. Like,
or when I tell you like
animated.
I need a mirror to really practice my lyrics, you know, or you know, a selfie cam. It's just not the same though. So yeah, like I don't know. I know he's capable. I know he understands himself, and I know he wouldn't disrespect a legendary character or such a huge character in the comic book world.
But
I've never disliked him. So it's a challenge. I want to see you do it.
You mean like you might be biased and like give him a pass on some shit even though he didn't do it right or something? Or
well, the thing about is, and this is where it gets complicated. The thing about any villain is they don't think they're evil. In general, bad people in movies, or at least when it's done right, they don't necessarily think they're bad. You know,
right? But even the setup you said like doesn't necessarily say that he's bad, right? They're saying he did some shit that people judged him for,
But
right?
no, like at this point, he seems like he wants vengeance and like he wants to just like own the world basically.
Is this for Shazam 2?
I don't know, but it's a standalone movie. It's Black Adam.
It's a movie or a show?
I believe it's a movie. I gotta get can somebody look that up real quick? But I believe it's a movie. It was a movie at first. Black Adam, like ADAM, like Adam and Eve. But yeah, I just I love you, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You're one of my favorite. I grew up on you,
Johnson.
but I'm interested to see what you do and how you do it. And I mean, if you're out there and you're watching and you agree, like, dude, they literally chose him to do the song. It's a movie. Yeah, they literally chose The Rock to do the song in Moana, You're Welcome, because he's the only person that would still sound lovable after being so cocky. Like they say it in the special like features. What's his name? Lin-Manuel Rivera. He talks about that. Like, how are we gonna get somebody that's not gonna be like hated on because he's saying you're welcome in such a cocky way?
The Rock.
The Rock. And it's true. Like, even as he was telling his story, like I was just like, man,
You're already feeling for him.
Fuck them for locking you up.
That's how you made it sound to me. You straight portrayed that. I was like, how do we know he's the bad guy?
Right. I mean, exactly.
You straight started off like, I like him when he's the bad guy against Shazam. I'm like, you set it up with the bad guy, but I still don't think Rock is the bad guy.
But I mean, he in the maybe this is like a Maleficent movie. Where they, but I hope it's not, because he's gonna have to come do battle. Like Shazam is supposedly still gonna happen. There's gonna be a Shazam 2.
So they're gonna battle it out.
And like Henry Cavill is supposed to be the Superman still, the one that touched him on the shoulder in like school or whatever at the end of that movie. So like, I mean, I don't know. They bring back the Snyderverse. Bring back the motherfucking Snyderverse.
Yo, that hashtag going wild, dog. They didn't even know what they unleashed with that shit.
No, they knew.
No, WB didn't know.
No, but HBO Max. I think look, and this is why I'm saying HBO Max. Go
bring
do
back
that.
The Warrior.
It seems go bring back Warrior Max, because it really seems like y'all are righting wrongs. Y'all are righting wrongs right now.
Yep.
Y'all made movies seem affordable again. You understand? Like, literally, everything from WB that gets dropped is dropping simultaneously. And it's just like people couldn't afford to go to the movies anymore. And now you could choose. You want the movie experience or you want the home experience. And there are movies where I want to see it in the movie theater.
They might do Snyder in the movie theater. He's talking about doing theatrical release.
I will be there. Like, for instance, Kong versus Godzilla. Like, I'm kind of like thinking about going to the movies to watch it, or at least a drive-in.
Or the Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, James. It's another thing I have to talk about. James Gunn. Okay, hold on.
Good at team.
I'm done with Black Adam. If you guys have anything you want to talk to me about Black Adam, want to drop some knowledge on Black Adam on me, sprinkle some of that like Salt Bay. I love it. I want to know more of it. Please do. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on. Suicide Squad released their trailer for the new movie that's coming out. I'm sad to see Will Smith no longer in it. I'm sad to see Diablo's not in it. The Latino character. Because we need
who was about peace.
Yeah, he was trying to keep inner peace. Anyway,
like, no man's gonna use me as a weapon. Though.
That's right.
I'm a man,
and
not
he
a
was
weapon.
And he was an essay. He was too pretty for me, but that's just me hating. To be honest with you,
I'm just glad they didn't get Hector.
He's not in shape, dog. Really, he's supposed to be like an OG though, like a veterano. Like they got like a young cat because he's obviously more Hollywood friendly.
Right. And if they're gonna do, they were planning to do multiple.
I would love to see like a
standalone
standalone Diablo, like gangster.
Like lowriders, gangsters.
I need to be in it. Hey, I'm updating my resume.
You actually are.
I really am. Yeah. I was looking through my photos, like which one's gonna be my photo. For real, I got that acting app. I don't want to say it out here because they're not paying me, but I'm trying to get some roles. I'm bilingual. I speak a little Italiano. ¿Cómo estai? Bene. You know what I'm saying? I could be ambiguous, put a wig on me, or make me grow my hair out. Anyway, Suicide Squad.
He has homies that know how to act.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do. Barlos. Yeah, he's already like in every movie though. He'd be direct competition. Fucking Get Down. Fucking Pokemon. What else?
Fucking Cruz.
Cruz, my guy. Oh yeah, and he was in fucking Coach Carter, bro.
Yeah,
what the
You're
fuck?
getting good already, dog.
Nah, you need to get in that shape again, though. You was killing it then.
That's because I did 1500. It's because I did 1,500 suicides. That's
You know,
why.
illegal tender too. That was a good one, bro. That was a good one. All right, so
So,
Suicide
for people
Squad.
who don't know who Gun is, drop that knowledge. Not on my laptop.
I dropped it right here,
Alright, tight.
and then it dropped onto your laptop.
I thought I was blind.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
We ready?
James Gunn, the man with the vision behind the artistic and beautifully done Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Which is a team movies. They're
Team
team
movie-
movies.
Yeah,
He's
I
good at
literally
team
had this
movies.
conversation with Unc. Like, he obviously loves
Those movies were the shit.
because they offered him. I don't know if they offered him Batman or Superman, but he decided he wanted to do Suicide Squad.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck what you offered me. I'm gonna order this shit off the menu.
Well, the thing is, okay, so James Gunn did.
He also did like Did he do a Transformers movie? I think he did a Transformers movie.
I may have, but he's
Look that
most known for his Guardians of the Galaxy movies. You know, 1 and 2, Volume 2 is like, honestly, they were so well done, and even though they stepped away from a lot of the comic book, base work, they stayed close enough and they made it entertaining. And you know, it was an ensemble cast of both big and cool superheroes and or heroes, really, because not a lot of them had powers per se. They were just unique individuals, and actors, awesome actors as well. So like, he knows how to deal with ego. Obviously, he knows how to deal with real talent, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it. What he's gonna do with Suicide Squad. I love what's her name, Margaret Robbie, I think is her name. The
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. I love Harley Quinn's one of my favorite characters. I mean, Joker is like one of my favorite. Joker's like my favorite comic books character ever. You know, he's so complex. But I love what she's doing with the role. I'm excited to see his direction behind her. John Cena's on it. Like, I'm excited to see that. King
Cena.
Shark actually looks really like King Shark, and again, like, I think that comes from James Gunn knowing like how to deal with CGI, you know. I'm really excited to see it. And guess who's voicing King Shark? Sylvester Stallone.
What?
Yeah, he's kind of like on the I Am Groot tit though. Like, he doesn't say much, but and he's kind of like slow. Like,
Oh my God, what are you
Like
into
in real
now?
life?
no, like no, he's not slow. He's a genius. But Vin Diesel's like, you know, he's I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. So it's kind of like a similar like I am Groot to like hand, and like that's like the one line he says hand, and then he goes nom nom, and he eats a human being, like in the fucking trailer. It's awesome. There's other actors too, I just can't think off the top of my head, that are pretty interesting. The characters they chose, Suicide Squad is actually the lesser villains usually they choose from the Rogue Gallery. They do have Bloodsport played by Idris Elba, which is a sick ass character.
Idris.
Did I say Idris?
Boasting.
Boasting.
Idris.
Idris Elba. He's amazing. I really wish that they would have kept what's his name? Wow. One Shot, Will Smith in it.
Yeah.
I loved him, and he actually went and did like Navy SEALs training to learn how to
To
shoot,
look right when
to
he's
look
doing
right,
that shit.
you know. And I'm sure Idris Elba did his part too, you know.
Don't kill me, face. I have not seen Suicide Squad.
Honestly, it was an awesome. If James Gunn would have done the first
Really?
one, it probably would have been better. No, I'm saying
You're
it.
telling me to watch Suicide
No,
Squad?
I'm telling you, it was an
Basically,
awesome idea.
You had to
you tell me
finish.
to watch Suicide Squad.
No, it was an awesome idea. Look, watch it, like, but it's not like, you know, it's not like the best thing about it was Will Smith. What's his name? Jay Hernandez.
I think I like Birds of Prey better.
Birds of Prey was awesome.
Did you watch Birds of Prey? No. Watch that.
But see, the thing
tell you
is,
to watch that.
yeah, Birds of Prey, watch that, but you might want to watch
No.
Suicide Squad first. to
because it
understand.
leads up to. She kind of gives you a little intro.
Yeah,
though. Like
yeah.
they fill it in for you. You don't really.
Birds of Prey, this was.
That was recent. That was like last year. But
I'm not as big on DC as Marvel.
well, the thing is, DC
They've
has
been
a very
doing a bad job.
They
Like,
needed
their whole
Snyder,
shit,
Snyder,
like-
Snyder, Snyder, Snyder,
Snyderverse.
Snyder,
Snyderverse.
Snyder,
Bring back the Snyderverse.
Snyder.
Snyder,
Like,
Snyder.
bring him. He knows what he's doing. you know. But yeah, bringing James Gunn in for Suicide Squad, it seems like a good idea. And they actually had fired him off of Guardians of the Galaxy for 3. There was like something he tweeted about.
Oh, he's back.
Oh yeah, I was getting there.
Oh, my bad. Just 'cause I looked it up because he
No,
did
I
not
did-
do any of the Transformers, so he did not know.
No,
what you're talking
so
about.
so as he was directing this movie, the cast, I believe, was like, no, we want him, and they were like, we're not going to do it without him. And obviously those are some strong characters, and
Oh, they're instrumental now. They're rolling with Thor. Like,
yeah, you know, and that's another one. But I didn't really get into that, so we'll get into that next week. Love and Thunder information, but yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a good movie. I'm excited to see that he is actually hired back on to Volume 3. I love him. I think he enjoys what he does, and like with anything, when you enjoy what you do, it translates into the art, you know, or the product.
Right.
So I'm excited for that.
yeah,
man.
so I saw he was a writer on like the whole Avengers Infinity War and
Yes,
yeah. So
he was
like,
a writer for.
So he's been around this fucking.
yeah,
He's
he must
he's
be
in the
like
game.
a
He's
real-
deep in the
yeah,
game.
like-
He was like for me, like
Avid fan.
for instance, like story about Thug Nerd. Real quick, I had this really cool tattoo. For those of you who don't know, it's this tattoo right here,
You can't see it. There you go.
right there. You know
Oh.
what I'm saying? That's my baby right there. You know, I have all these hood tattoos. You know, I got them in the hood on Crenshaw, in 29th. Shout out to Dave.
This show.
Not knocking your work, but it's a whole different kind of, you know, feeling. I wanted a new tattoo. I knew I wanted it to be an ode to hip hop and comic books. I think I've told you guys here that I kind of had my body mapped out for a long time on everything I want. It's just about finding the right artist. And
Right.
I was looking for an artist because I was like, dude, this is something that you can't just come into and do. Like, you got to have a respect for the comics the most, because it's going to
You
be...
gotta fuck with it.
Yeah, you gotta
fuck
have
with
a,
art,
you have to understand the visual. And I was looking, I couldn't find anybody that was either reasonable or like actually would give me time without like, because I didn't want to just go and be like, yo, here's my deposit, I need you to do this. Like, I wanted to build, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. And just happened to be, I used to work at this coffee shop in Beverly Hills, and man, I loved it there. Like, I've always said I want to own a coffee shop. I love like talking to people and selling coffee. Like, you ever see somebody having a bad day, they come into your store and like you give them a cup of coffee, and you make it right, and they hit that coffee, that shit's fire. Like, they smile, they feel good, and they talk to you, they come to you. I love it. Anyway, so people would come in, and I was like the shit there. Like, they named the burrito after me there. And if y'all know me personally, I'm like the burrito king. I love burritos. You should see my Postmates receipts. I'm sorry to my wife. But yeah, so this lady comes in, and she's like Irish, I believe, and she has like this sick colored like shamrock, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's really good coloring. And she's like, yeah, my tattoo artist is actually not too far. I was like, really? I'm looking for a tattoo artist, but you know, like, is he good with characters? And I was like, I'm doing a comic piece, like, I want a comic piece on my whole arm. And she's like, he actually used to draw comic books. Like, that was his business, was before he did comic books. Before he tattooed, or while he was learning to tattoo, I'm not quite sure. He had a comic book company. Now, just like,
That's the guy.
show me more. And she did, and
Take me to your leader.
Man, I fell in love. And like, he's done my chest piece, he's done my arm piece, he did my side. Yeah, like, he's probably gonna be doing, like, I'm trying to set up a Vegas trip, Shneaky, so I could see him while we're out there.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to get this done next. Anyway, so yeah, man, like,
that shit hurt just thinking about that.
I got my side done and didn't even move. Stop being weak. Anyway, I thought you liked pain.
You know, when I was younger.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I haven't had a tattoo in like 4 years. So maybe me
He was
too.
young.
I like giving pain.
Damn, my low
you
key
know?
look like I got a fake tan.
I mean, the sun burnt you.
It's a real tan.
Welcome to Miami.
So, I
Bienvenido.
need some slopes, if you know. Anyway, so like the same way that I needed somebody who really understood comic books, I think that's what like certain franchises need. And like going with James Gunn, like, definitely the way. Obviously, he understands comic books. He wrote them. obviously understands working with an ensemble cast. Like, shit, Snyder, I need you though, because you know how to do Justice League. Justice League is a whole other vibe, you know. Justice League has like a seriousness, a cheesiness, and like
It's a balance,
an epicness.
Balance, yeah.
Yeah, it's an epic. Like, it's like you gotta like put that all in the pot, mix it up, and like make something excellent. That's what he did. So like, yeah, man. Fuck.
What's Nolan doing?
His face doesn't like Nolan.
It's not that, man.
Oh, he does. Face doesn't like.
Wow.
Face didn't like the Nolan Batman movies.
It's not that I didn't
se,
look. I
per
like the
se.
movies. They're enjoyable. They're awesome movies.
Wow.
They're awesome movies. Are they about the comic books that I grew up loving? Not so much.
They're too real for him. They're too
Batman
real.
Begins was on point. That one was on point.
Yeah, the way he became a criminal, like left the ninja, became a ninja.
That
shit,
one
like-
was on point,
That shit was
right? That one was dope. But like, still his backstory in that one kind of fucked with me because it's like, bro, so nobody knew you were Bruce Wayne until you got to fucking the mountain peak. Come on. Anyway, like the most famous man in the world, nobody knew who you were out in these streets.
Well, they buried him. They thought he was dead, so no one was looking for him.
Right. Okay. And it's that's what Batman Begins is good.
And he's rich.
I mean, they all had their
Appeal.
It's just, to me, like, it wasn't fantastic enough to be a Batman movie. I'm thinking Batman. I'm thinking Tim Burton. You know, I'm thinking some fantastic, like, you know, costumes and makeup
I
and
feel you on
like
Tim
this
Burton.
unreal world. I mean, to me, the best Batman was that one. Like, that was my favorite Batman
Keaton?
movie. Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Taking me to a different world.
He's coming back.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
people are mad.
Yeah. I know. Actually, I found out
Right.
recently that Unc didn't like him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I see it. Like, there was no real believable Batman, and that's one thing about the Nolanverse, until Christian Bale. But that's because that's what that fool does.
He becomes fucking
He
other people.
becomes
Like,
a
he
whole-
becomes other people.
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's low key like the character from Tropic Thunder, right? Like, that's him, bro. Like,
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
Iron
I'm the
Man?
dude
You mean-
that
disguised to play.
You mean Iron
I'm
Man?
a dude disguised as the man who's
I'm
playing a
Iron
man.
Man.
Yeah, Iron Man.
I'm the
Tony
dude
on the panty,
that's playing
y'all.
another dude.
He's a
that's
genius.
pretending to
Yeah.
play another dude.
Don't ever try to cancel him
Bro,
for
I've
Tropic
been on
Thunder.
the Tropic
Okay?
Thunder kick.
You wouldn't be able to make that shit today, though, for sure.
Well, everybody
No,
tried
they
to go
haven't
back
even
and
tried to
cancel him.
cancel him,
They
though.
tried to cancel him.
Did they?
Yeah, they came back and tried to cancel
Well,
him.
they didn't.
Nah,
Fail.
there's certain times where like
his Dr.
Generation
Dolittle
Z.
shit.
What's our generation? Is
We're-
X?
we're
He
X.
got
We're-
paid.
Generation Z comes.
Oh, no, we're millennials.
Yeah. So Generation Z comes for the millennials or whatever. Like,
No, yeah, Z's are, yeah, Z's.
these are after
Z's
a
are
millennials.
us, yeah, yeah.
So Generation Z will come after a millennial like hero, and millennials will stand up. Like, they try to do it to Eminem too, like recently.
Yeah.
I mean, they
And
try
even
to
little
cancel-
Nas X was like the one that was like,
I've seen that.
fuck out of here.
they try to cancel Eminem like every 5-10 years, bro.
If he's not getting canceled, he's
Yeah,
not
no, he
making
can't.
music.
He's not doing his thing.
The lady said, "Have you heard Kim? Are you trying to cancel him for that?" She said,
Like, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, man. So I forgot what my point was, but that was that part.
Bring
of
back the
Thunder.
Snyderverse.
Snyderverse, bring that shit back. All right. I'm just saying, like, there are thug nerds out there that will do thuggery. Bring it back, or else.
And that's the end of the Thug
I'm just
Nerds.
playing. That was not a threat. That was not a threat. There's no proof of crime.
shit.
Nah.
I do not associate.
I said there are thug nerds out there. I didn't say I'm that thug nerd. I'm just saying there are other thug, like, there's a reason that I do this, you know.
Well, I was talking to the homegirl that's looking over our app and shit, and we were talking about the podcast and everything, and we were talking about all the shit, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty much our demographic, like nerds who are into hip hop, or like thug gangster hip hop people who are also into nerd shit, or like anybody who's into
woke
nerd
thug
shit
nerds.
who could maybe be down with any kind of music, who could get down with hip hop. Like, it's like the nerd part is the part that's like
Intersecting.
the intersect. Yeah, that's like the Venn diagram part. Is like,
Yeah,
if
it's-
you're
it's-
into the nerd
it's-
shit.
It's
yeah.
the vulva of you know.
Now we're gonna go to commercial break.
We have commercials.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
You
Get
wanna
them, coach.
Give them our commercials.
We do have some commercials.
commercials?
That's cool.
I mean, all right. So I think that covers most of what I have to talk about.
Most.
Is there? Oh,
Obi-Wan.
Obi.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
See, how come it's tight when you do it? Who's been practicing?
That was a
You've been practicing, bro. You've been practicing.
Yo, Obi-Wan released its cast. Pretty cool. We do see that it is taking. You know when it's taking place?
I didn't, but I saw they're bringing back fucking pre-Darth Vader. Fucking.
No, it's not pre-Darth Vader. 10 years after. This takes place 10 years after the fight that we saw. So
10 years after?
he's Darth Vader.
Oh, they just made him cute in the picture.
Yeah,
Because he's not Darth Vader in the
no,
picture.
that's just the picture from. That's just the picture from like
From,
his
like-
IMDb.
Oh,
and shit.
okay. I thought those were like casting photos.
What up, Smurf? Look at what I'm wearing. Hey.
Hey, my guy.
Literally my favorite design. I might get this tattooed on me. I'm just saying. I might get this
The
tattooed.
Wishes mashup is dope.
I love it. Like they both. My daughter was like, "Hey, but why are they on a shirt together? They're from." And I was like, "Why do you think?" She's like, "Well, because they're both really powerful." And I was like, "They both grant wishes, baby. They both grant wishes." You know. But there's rules to the streets, and they're like swimwear. You know, in there.
Also, they canceled Aladdin, right?
Nah, they didn't fully cancel them. They just made it unavailable to children.
Oh, okay.
So like the ones of us that are already fucked up mentally,
We can watch it still.
we can still watch it.
Tight, like Hook. Can we watch Hook and Peter Pan? They took
Hey
that
man,
shit away too, right?
I might gonna have to get it tatted. I just don't know where yet. I'm running out
Sure
of
did.
space, you know. But yeah, man, yeah, they canceled. I mean, I understand Peter Pan, man. I mean, they literally say like the Native Americans and then they're like white man red and all that. The line that got them fucked was the white man red part.
Yeah, they don't care about the Red Man How part for sure. That's
sure.
not the part that fuck with them.
Right, nah, not that part at all. And also, you know that they're changing the log ride. And
They're getting rid of the.
they're making it Princess and the Frog theme because it was really racist. Like I'd be in there and I'd be like, can we just get to the drop because this is like absurdly racist.
There's like who's getting shot and shit.
No, it was just like the crows. Like it was like all the characters that were like obviously based on black people. Like it was fucked up. Like it was fucked up.
Fucking.
But yeah, Obi-Wan. Yes, the series has announced that it's taking place. I mean, Disney Plus has dropped the characters, the casting, and I don't know if they have the characters they're playing because there's some new faces in there. They do have some cool characters.
Some dope ass actors and
yeah,
actresses.
some dope ass actors in there. I'm really excited to see. I can't say his name, but he's a funny ass dude. Like, I have his name here. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Excuse me if I. Kumail Nanjian. He's hilarious. So I don't know how they're gonna bring him on and like And they also got Han
He might be like a
from Fast and the Furious.
That'd be like a Jar Jar Binks type.
When you died, bro. When you died. Hurt. But you was the real one, because Vin Diesel came.
That's how you know.
Yeah. Wait, that was Han, though. I don't want to be wrong.
Damn, imagine you're being...
Is that Han? That's Han, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay, thank God.
Wow!
Thank God. It is Han.
He was in Power.
Yeah, he was in Power, too, yeah. Right here.
Oh, I'm like, the guy in the middle. I was like, wow, that's
Oh, you mean Darth Vader?
No.
This guy? No, him, too. Yeah, him, too. I want to see him. Yeah, I'm really excited
Hey,
to
but
see.
he might be like a Jar Jar Binks character, or he might come in and do some serious shit and let you motherfuckers know he can't. He's not here to. He's not there to play.
Well,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, yo, man.
Also, wait, when's the time period? When's it taking place?
So
10
it's
years after
the
the fight.
fight.
So
he's like deep into Darth Vader right now.
So wait, hold on. So that would be 10 years. So that's like Clone Wars, right?
Post Clone Wars.
Post Clone Wars.
Because he's Darth Vader.
Oh, you're right. I'm tripping. Darth Vader. Hold on.
Episode 3.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
no, I'm out of
I have the high ground.
Where's your wallet at?
Huh?
Where's your wallet at?
I don't know.
I need to see it because I need to take that nerd card away.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
After the fight. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Shit.
What did he say about timing earlier? What do you say about
He had
that?
to bring it back. He's back. My boy's back. My boy's back. Look, he's hitting me with all the combos. Hitting me with all the combos.
Anyway, come for me. I'm here. I'm ready.
forward,
I'm
left.
willing, you know? Hey, bro,
I got controls too, homie. What's up?
What's up? It still says my name on it, though. Like, you was your face with my name. Go ahead and change it if you want, man. That's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm just the producer here.
It's day to this day.
So, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, Obi-Wan, 10 years after. We don't really know much else. If you do know more than me, go ahead and fill me in. I have no problem
I'm
learning.
still trying to figure out where in the trilogy of trilogies. It's
They're
at.
in between 3 and 4. Like, I'm sure they're going to have to show the young Princess Leia.
Or a baby Luke, because he's watching him.
Well, he's like
allegedly,
10
right?
years, right? 10 years old at this point.
But he's watching him on Tatooine. He's like, he's supposed to be watching over him and shit, right?
Right. Well, he's supposed to be keeping close watch. Like, he's probably still doing his own missions, you know, like little things here and there, but like definitely keeping a watch on him. I never really understood the concept of speed in the galaxy like that they have, because it was like sometimes dudes would take forever to show up, and sometimes they'd just be like from one planet to the next, you know, and you never really got like the actual day and time that it was in between. So I'm sure somewhere there's probably like a real deep diving nerd that's figured it out.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a timeline.
But,
I
like,
remember I saw one for all the animated shits and tells you where it lines up with all the movies and shit.
No, I meant like time traveling. Like, how long does it take, like, for me to get from Tatooine to Naboo or whatever?
Yeah.
So,
well,
like,
I guess it just depends on the shit and how strong your fucking your warp drive.
right, exactly. It's like
Hyperdrive,
almost
yeah.
instantaneous. It seems like,
Hyperdrive.
right? So I never understood that. So maybe he could have been doing his own missions. Like, even in The Mandalorian, like, he'll be like, I'll be back, and then he'll go like far away, but then he'll be like right back. You know, they'll say like it takes like 3 days and shit, but it's like, okay,
Yeah.
how's everybody there in 3 days? Like, that found out at different times. I don't know. They need to do something about that, because it does confuse me. I still love you, Favreau. You can do no wrong. You brought back the Marvelverse. You brought live action movies to Disney, and you made the best Christmas movie arguably ever. You know what I'm saying? Elf is fire. And look at you now, saving Star Wars. Just saying.
Yeah, single-handedly saved all these universes.
I mean, not single-handedly. A good leader knows how to delegate, and he did that.
I mean, his fucking mind vision, singular visionary.
Yeah, he's somebody to look up to for sure. I love him. I remember the first time I watched him was on Swingers, which he directed too. Vince Vaughn.
Fool just does not stop.
The talker. Vince Vaughn. That motherfucker could talk.
What happened to that guy?
He probably got tired of talking.
Age.
He couldn't be that fucking young, fucking fast-talking guy anymore.
I mean,
Kicking it old school was like the last shit he did, right?
Dodgeball.
Oh, Dodgeball? Was that after?
Nah, he had
way more. He did the
that
Breakup
The
and-
Breakup, I think, was the last real movie. Like,
The Wedding Crashers.
I think Breakup was after Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, Breakup was decent.
Breakup was
Breakup was
Jennifer Aniston. That shit was whack, though.
Breakup was traumatizing.
That shit made me want to be
Like,
single for life.
it was traumatizing for me. Yeah, I was like, I never want to move in with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
when
it's
she
cool, it's
when
cool.
that, and then the way he was playing dirty, like, that shit was foul. Like, she was doing shit to look good in front of him, and he was actually doing the shit she was pretending to do. You know, they were both playing dirty, but fuck that. Whoa.
He was an Anchorman.
Yeah, that movie fucked me
Yeah,
up. No, like, Loki is bringing a lot of emotion. That movie fucked me
He's
up.
like, this is where it comes from.
Yeah, man, that shit was like I had to record some homies doing the intro to Playing Too Much, some homegirls, and they kind of were traumatizing me with the game they was spitting. Like, spoiler alert, Barlos and I are dropping a song called Playing Too Much.
Guess you heard it here first, folks. Hey,
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time you heard
Playing
it here
too
first.
much.
You know, like,
Yeah.
we drop exclusives on MMUpClan's Twitch, so pay attention. You don't even have to pay. You know what I'm saying?
You
All
just
you gotta
gotta
do is
pay
pay
attention.
attention. You don't gotta pay no
Shout
monetary
out to
value.
the homie.
We even give you the monster coin. We give you the monster coin. All you gotta do is watch us. All you gotta do is watch this.
Yep.
So, let's get into the fruit of this flower tonight.
What?
The Thug Nerd flower, I mean. Let's get into the fruit of it.
The fruit of it? Oh, let me look you back in the picture.
The fruit.
The fruit
The fruit. We're fruits.
Will
We're
be-
fruits.
well, no, I kind of, yeah, y'all up in my shit, man.
You're all up in my
I
shit.
swear you
Yes, fool. My single mission is to just fuck up your segment every time. I'm sorry.
and he still fails.
So
Crazy
so
part.
Cool. Thanks.
Gonna be a cool.
You're a survivor. You're not gonna give up.
I'm a survivor. All right. So
Out of the blue.
I just need a moment of silence. Rest in peace, Red Wing. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Red Wing.
You're a fucking fool.
Did you watch it? Yeah, I don't think they watched it. They don't get it.
Oh.
Hold on.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Spoiler.
alert.
I got them spoiling. Hella, spoiling.
So, my dog, Red Wing,
Spoiling.
he was the real one. He went out.
He was.
He went out.
He got
He got hard. He got like in some. He got fucked up.
You
Dog.
know, what's up, D? We
got-
missed you. It's good to see you up in here.
Hey, did
So,
you,
you know-
did you have a good time with your pops?
Yeah, I hope you're having a good time with your pops if he's still out here. If not, I hope you had a good time. It's great to see you in there. What does that mean? Do you know what that means? Do you know what
we
that
don't.
Because I have no
definitely
idea.
don't. Yeah, no,
but I would like to know.
I
what
wouldn't
that-
even pretend.
I would like to I used to want to get like a character on me, but I was scared that it was gonna be like soup.
I think it means Chinese.
You're a dick. You're a fucking asshole.
You're a fool, bro. Liquid mantequilla,
No, I think
ladies
she's
and
Thai.
gentlemen.
I think she's Thai. Am I wrong?
Oh,
I'm not
See?
actually aware. I just know that
Hard hands.
So
So
is it Chinese?
that's the homegirl. She's a real one. I don't know. But Red Wing is gone. At least for now. I'm hoping somehow he gets his actual like falcon bird, like
powers,
like where he gets to speak to birds, and he gets like a red wing, falcon. Anyway, so we just go full screen for this. This is gonna be a conversation.
All right.
All right. So you watched it, right, Shneaky?
I did
Yeah,
twice.
you watched it twice. Oh shit.
Yeah, it was good. I actually like this one better than the first one.
You know what I'm finding now is like whoever's editing this, fuck you. Oh, it means love. Thank you, D.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh wait, or does she mean she loved? I don't know.
I'm guessing she. I'm assuming it means love.
Okay.
And that it's
Can I get another?
Mandarin? No, Cantonese. I don't know. Anyway,
What?
go ahead. The
So-
editing.
The editing, bro, like the way they every time like you're getting really into it, they end it with like a cliffhanger.
Oh, the cliffhangers are the worst.
No, but they're
bro.
good. They're good.
mean, but they're like the
They're
worst.
like-
they're
like-
the worst part of like
So-
waiting for a show week after week.
Last week we didn't go over 1, so let's talk about 1 and 2, right? 1 was cool, right? Like you kind of got the bearings of where it's Chinese, of where
On point,
he was
Z.
right. Z.
I got it.
Good for you. So we get the bearings of where everybody is, like
the blip's back
Yeah, the
and-
blip, the people who came back, how they had no financial history. We also get the tone, right? We get that this is going to be an emotional roller coaster that we are dealing with.
It's like hard times. Everything's hard times, right? Even like Wanda and
Hard
WandaVision was like she was going through some hard shit and like
yeah. I mean, the blip
The
was.
blip fucked
Can
everything.
imagine like losing everybody.
half.
I mean, everybody you love and
Right.
being stuck in a world with like, everybody has to come together. So it's weird because it's bittersweet because people are good because there's no superpowers like there were. The board, like superpowers as in like, countries.
Yeah.
Because they're still human, superheroes and shit, supervillains.
Yeah, we got that.
But like, the countries all had to come together. Borders kind of disappeared in a way. And you kind of get the feeling of that in Endgame. And like, you feel like
like people were coming to terms with trying to like live that life.
I mean 5
and-
years
yeah.
but like factories closed, people you find out now that like jobs were lost, people like starved because there was no jobs. You know,
There
even though the world was,
there was
even
no
the
people
world,
farming, like
Yeah,
half the farmers
exactly.
were gone and shit. Like,
yeah, you know. So you get the in the first episode, I feel like you really get that. You get both of their struggles. You get that at the end of the day, Falcon is still a black man in America, you know. And I thought
if anything, that shit made it worse probably, because people probably got more like faction segregated. Like when everybody came back, it probably became more like, oh, we got to be about our people, you know.
Well,
Everybody
the
probably got more,
thing
like,
is, like, they're making it seem, and that's why that no borders or whatever flag stoppers or
flag stompers,
flag smashers, I
flag
think.
smashers, yeah.
Their whole thing was that the world was better.
It was
because
better,
there was no segregation like that. Everybody was together.
No, the shit tripped me out. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the exact like phrase that stuck out with me was, now they're only worried about the people that
We're
are
gone.
back,
Yeah.
and not the people that have always been here.
Yeah, that shit was that stood out to me too. Good call, but that was episode 2, right?
Right. Oh, we're talking about like both of them. We're going in order. My bad.
No, it's all good.
I'm jumping.
I mean, it's all good. But yeah, in episode 1, you kind of meet them, but you don't know who they are, and then yeah, it's really good to see that, you know, Marvel was sticking true to Marvel and still touching on real world issues. You know, right now there's, I want to say after our last, and they were obviously filming during his, if you want to call it leadership,
Presidency.
His
Administration.
bullshit.
His administration.
I mean, they all
His lack of
bullshit, but
administration.
like his
Bullshit.
outright
Bullshit.
his outright, you know,
Whatever, dude.
whatever it is,
Whatever
you
the
know,
fuck.
but whatever it is, you know, there's an eruption of
Yeah, whatever the last 4 years were, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm alive.
I'm glad I'm alive too. Love you all,
True.
actually.
Moment of silence
Happy.
for real though. For a real moment of silence, real quick, for all the lives lost. Gotta do that, bro.
Nah,
you
you're
gotta,
right.
you gotta appreciate, you know.
You're right, man. Like I lost
You
people.
do.
We all lost people,
Yeah,
man.
you can't. I mean, like,
Right.
you say that shit. Like everybody said, like it's one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, you know, as long as you wake up breathing, or you know, as long as you wake up, like
No, because
you
it
got-
hurts.
But not
Right.
everybody's doing that.
Right. No,
You
but
know,
right now it's
yeah.
like it's not.
Right.
It actually has a real context. You can't just be
Wow.
flip it like that because like
No, this is the
a lot of
first
people
time.
have really
It's
died and
flip it.
shit.
I think
you know?
this is
Very
like
necessary.
it's a
Used to the
crazy
word
time,
flip
right?
it.
Yeah, because it's a crazy time because like everybody, like this racism is all at a all-time high, and like the divisiveness of it is more out front than ever. And at the same time, everybody also understands each other a little bit more because we all are humanized, like through the sickness pandemic that's causing like people we love that we didn't think would be gone anytime soon.
Hey,
you know?
good shit on getting your vaccine, D. I got number 1. I think you're.
I'm done. I'm
you're
dosed
done.
out. Good.
You're done. Yeah. So we over here doing the same shit.
But remember, you guys, just because you have the vaccine doesn't mean you cannot carry and transmit. So until there is
Keep wearing masks.
a
and shit.
90% at least, you
Sheesh.
know. But I'm not here to preach about that. I'm just saying, like, do what you got to do and what you feel is right. But remember that other people's lives are on the line, not just yours. So don't be an individualist. Be about community. You should be hydrated. I found out that you could take Tylenol after. If I were you, I would wait to see what my body does and then act accordingly. But always stay hydrated. Always drink. You should be drinking a lot of water all day, every day.
Honestly, if you can, like the day you get it, and the next day, try to not have anything major to do because it might fuck with you. Like you're gonna be sore for sure in one arm. You're not gonna be able to like lift things or carry things, and you might feel like super tired, hot, chills. Like I had chills. I was hot and then cold.
That was
and
your
then
first dose. The second dose is harsh.
You couldn't carry shit?
from my arm. Like when I picked
Oh,
shit up, it
that didn't really happen to me because
when I picked shit up, it hurt. Like it
it was like you got in a fight.
It was uncomfortable, you know.
you got
like
in a fight, but
like,
like after a day, it's
if
gone.
you had to if you were planning to help someone move and shit, like you probably don't want to do that shit the day after getting the vaccine. You know what I mean? Like,
But you're capable. It's just that it hurts.
it
you know?
hurts.
It's not
It's like you like give your body the time to rest. And,
But
you know,
like, and
you
I'm
could do shit,
I'm
like-
one of those people that will work through being sick. Usually, like I'll do what I got to do, if I'm able to. Like if I'm not, you know, gonna get somebody else sick, I'll do it. Like I'll be in the studio if I can. I'll do whatever. Nah, man. I came home from the studio after the day. I got my shot like at 10 a.m. I spent a whole day. I didn't rest. I probably should have. I took a nap, but then after that, I like straight to studio, music life, and then Oh, that's where you got it. Cool.
Oh, she's gonna get it on Thursday.
Oh, you're gonna get the first dose. Cool. But yeah, this second dose, I got home, I fell asleep, I woke up, and I had a temperature that was out this, like, it was, I was burning up. I still wanted to do shit the next day, so I was like trying to act like I wasn't. Nope. Couldn't act like it. Couldn't get through it. I was out. My whole body felt like I got beat up. I had body sore aches or whatever. I was freezing. I felt like I was freezing, but I was burning up. The cold chills, hot cold sweats.
Damn, that's how I felt on my first one. I fucked the second one's probably gonna fuck.
Well, I think maybe your body reacted, so maybe you won't. You got Moderna or Pfizer?
Moderna.
I got Pfizer.
Oh, maybe it's flipped.
Maybe. I heard Johnson & Johnson does the worst though.
Word, because it's one shot.
Well, the people I know who have had it. Well, it's mixed. Again,
they're opening up a new vaccination clinic in Maywood, and it's going to be Johnson & Johnson.
There's also a new vaccine.
What?
Yeah, Unc told me about it. It's out of the UK. Forgot what it's called. But yeah, the new vaccine. I'm sure there's going to be a grip.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Gonna be a grip.
I'm sure there's going to be a grip. I'm sure they're going to keep getting it. Your mom and aunt have fevers. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like with everything, it's like your blood. It's like how your body and how you react. They actually say, like my doctor said, your body's doing what it's supposed to do. There's a foreign agent in it, and it's reacting. So back to Thug Nerd. Speaking of agent, U.S. agent, Captain America, the new Captain America.
Oh yeah, so at the end of episode 1, fucking Sam gives back the shield. They do a big ceremony. Fucking Rhodey takes him aside.
Fuck the government.
He's like, why didn't you take up the shield? Well, you should have done this, should have done that, whatever. And he's like, nah, man, it wasn't me. And then at the end, they're like, here's a new Captain America, and everybody's like, fuck this.
John Walker, who in the comic books, he was actually like desperate for powers to be like a superhero or whatever, and the power broker, I believe, gave him these powers. So he had kind of like this weird,
like a deal with the devil type shit.
Yeah, and then also like I told you, like something happens and then he like kills somebody fighting them that he wasn't supposed to.
In the comic books. But he already seems like an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is I kind of like told you earlier. I think that Captain America, the original, and I always kind of say this about America in general, like the last time that America stood up against evil, like on a world stage and was actually standing up against evil was World War II, right? It was against Hitler and like Nazi Germany, who was like clearly acting evil.
And after that we kind of consolidated power and just started being the evil ones.
Now we became
straight up.
We always were that
ridiculous,
in
man.
like certain ways, but
Great.
yeah.
Talk about greed.
Yeah, that was the last time for sure. Then so I think Captain America represents the original Captain America. Steve Rogers represented what America was or stood for then, and I think that this Captain America is kind of showing, at least, I don't know if it's on purpose, if it's just like, him trying to be pretentious American white boy who's just good at everything he does, but he's like a very much individualist, he keeps talking about, like, he flexes about how the government is watching, like, this is government owned, like, we do this, I pulled those strings, like, very cocky, very not in the way of a Steve Rogers.
Also, like, I did the work. I did the work. Oh, have you ever jumped on a grenade? Yeah, I did this thing with my helmet. Like, no, fool, man, jump on a grenade where you were gonna die, not jump on a grenade like you had a fucking way to like protect yourself. Like that's not the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't try to sacrifice.
It wasn't self-sacrifice. And
you
were just doing a move.
I think part of the reason that I don't watch or I didn't read the comic books that were like military was because I didn't join the military, and even when I had visions of getting into the military, it wasn't like this grandiose idea. It wasn't like for like me to become Captain America. I just know what I saw happen.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was a way out.
You wanted to learn some shit and
it was
like
a way
get
out.
out.
It was a learn a trade, get some money.
We'll pay for college. You'll see the world. All that bullshit.
See the world. All that shit.
The shit they tell to fucking poor kids.
Or people going to community college at 16, like I was.
Poor kids.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like, people trying to do something better with their lives.
But like they had, like,
so that's why I couldn't.
They had them at my high school, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
before even you knew what you wanted to do with yourself or had any idea what you were even fucking capable of, or Like they're already trying to fucking get you. Like before you even went to college. Like at least in community college.
So I can't relate. I couldn't relate, and
Yeah,
I can't
me neither,
relate
me
to
neither.
like what he went through because I know
Definitely can't.
soldiers, I know veterans. Word to you, like those who couldn't come back home. You know, we love you and thank you for your sacrifice. Unfortunately, there are people in power that abuse your sacrifices. You know, and I kind of just feel like they're really touching on like the cockiness of that with him, but like. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't stand his character.
He also looked kind of badass when he was doing all the shield shit, you know? And they were like, how did he test high on all that shit? You're thinking he got those powers from... That's the shit that in the comic book they cover, how he tested, how he was
he's
dope.
he's just like a super...
He's just a like
high level
person.
athlete, yeah. Like, and he's not... And that's kind of like, I kind of wish he would have got his ass beat more by the super soldiers.
Because it would have showed how he was just normal.
Yeah, like I thought that he was going to get hurt when they threw him off. I thought he was gonna get hurt.
Like, he just threw that shield. That's Captain America.
No, he did the roll.
Oh no, he threw the shield for the other homie.
Yeah, Battlestar. And he actually has a team in like I think it's like the New Avengers. He has not. No, it's not. That's the other guy. We'll get to that. He has a team in the comic books. Again, I didn't read these comic books, so if you know more about it, go ahead and tell me about it. I'm really not gonna do a deep dive on him because I don't think he's gonna exist that long in the universe. I think his homie though, Battlestar, I think might. And we don't know if Battlestar is superhuman or not. We don't know anything about him, really. We just got the backstory when he did Good Morning, America.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And apparently, Bucky has a problem with
Bro,
superheroes.
Bucky,
like superpowered, super names.
Nah, Bucky...
He was like, Battlestar, stop the car.
Bucky's whole reaction to the whole episode 2, like, Bucky was like, everything that Bucky was going through, I was like, yes, fool. Yes,
yeah, I didn't see that flip coming when he was like, if he was wrong about you, then he's wrong about me.
That was heavy.
I was like, oh my God, I get you now. I thought you were just being a dick.
I'm so lost, Carlos, because I haven't watched any of these, so now I gotta rush home and watch.
Hey, well, I'm glad that we're inspiring you to watch them.
Yeah, man. I love what they're
doing.
That's
how Sesh used to feel for sure.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, bro,
this is how I keep up though.
I'm like, I'm just trying to go jump up in this.
This is how I keep up.
Nah, bro, like
that's who likes to watch him.
So the shit gets deep, bro, because basically, like at the end of episode 1, they introduce this new Captain America, and then like the beginning of episode 2 is like picks up right after it, and like they're watching this like fool do a cheesy ass like interview, and Bucky is just like, dog. Like,
and then so Bucky comes for Sam Wilson, who is Falcon, and he's like, how dare you give away the shield?
He's like, why'd you give away the shield, fool? Why'd you give away the shield?
And he's like, bro, I did what I thought was right. I retired the shield. I didn't give it to be used. He's still trying to finish. Smooth J is still trying to finish Mandalorian.
Yeah, he was even like, you didn't know? You didn't know what was gonna happen? He's like, bro, I didn't fucking know what was gonna happen.
What I want to know is if when they see what's his name? War Machine. When they see War Machine again,
right?
Are they gonna be like, did you know?
Oh, you're gonna ask him for sure.
Like, did you know? And Bucky doesn't have a problem. You know, Bucky doesn't.
Oh no, Bucky's about the shits. Bucky's been about the shits. Like even he told his therapist, he's like, "What was rule number 2?"
Yeah.
Like he basically
and he just
said
looked
like,
at him like, fuck
he basically
that rule.
said like that rule, Dunzos with that rule.
Out of here.
People are gonna get hurt.
That
rule
rule,
don't hurt people.
Don't hurt anybody.
I'm slipping.
Yeah.
You feel me, Smooth J? I'm slipping. They shouldn't know me.
Hey, Smooth J, we got another smooth man over here.
Oh yeah, this one wants to be called Liquid
Liquid Mantequilla.
Mantequilla. You got some smooth.
He wants that. He's that smooth. But he's that smooth butter.
The smooth.
Yeah, digs.
The smooth to do this.
Nah, but real shit. So look, watch the fucking show, man. But the most heartfelt, deepest part is the racial commentary.
Yes, I was getting to that.
Doing. Yeah, and I
so
think that's
real quick,
going.
a joke to segue into that was when Wilson is kind of seeing him move stealthily, and he's like, "Look at you moving all stealthily. You learned some shit in Wakanda, right?" And he's like, "Look at you, the White Panther now." And he's just like,
"It's the White
Wolf." That's actually a callback because I know we all know that it happened in the end of Infinity War.
They called him that. Yeah.
They called him that, but actually in the comic books they call him the White Wolf. They don't call him the White Wolf. The White Wolf is actually a white orphan that T'Chaka raises as his own son next to Black Panther, and that's the White Wolf, not Bucky. You know,
But
so
that's like a little Easter egg for.
it's an Easter egg. So there you go.
So it was an Easter egg in the Wakanda context too. When they call him that.
Yes. Well, yeah, exactly.
Because he's not in that.
I wasn't aware of that yet, though. But yes, that was it. I'm not gonna lie, that was through research that I found that. I didn't read these comics. I went back and I researched
Hey,
it.
Jay's not even tripping. He's like, there could be two smooth fools.
Hey man, we all smooth
She,
criminals.
my nigga, smooth Jay.
A smooth criminal.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's all good.
Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
okay?
Done.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I actually like the Alien Ant Farm version.
Dude, that's just fire. And they like do old styles videos, like the sidewalk lighting
Uh-huh.
up, and yeah, it's supposed to do the moonwalk.
Fisheye days.
It was dope. It was dope. Alien Ant Farm actually like has a lot of good songs that have a record, and it's
I gotta listen to it.
it's so old
Alien
that
Ant Farm,
it just
oh,
says
God.
track 01, 02, 03. Like I didn't even remember. Like I wasn't
That's
even
crazy.
like on my DJ or shit to kid. That's how old that record is for me. Yeah.
So that was a callback to that, and you know, after that, it kind of deep dived into the racial the racial discourse in America. Well, first off, he's like, I gotta take you to see somebody. All right, and
Well, because they were pretty much they got their asses handed to them.
everything was bad, right? They got their asses. I think Bucky was like, it's not gonna get worse, and if we could get any information
He's
from
like,
this.
this is the worst. What's
Smack
the worst
this
that could
shit.
happen, right?
They got their asses beat, and like the two dudes that they never want to see in their life
We're trying to
came
fucking
to try
team
to
up with
save
them.
them, and like
Yeah.
was on their
Well,
heads.
did say them, bailed them out of jail. Like,
No, but before they
got-
they acted like they came and they beat the dudes. No, they just got their ass beats too. Like, you know, and then they had a Jeep because they're America. You know, like it wasn't like they came and did anything special, bro. All you did was not die. Anyway, so Red Wing still died, so there was a casualty.
yeah, Red Wing died. That's where he died in that battle. They got their asses handed to them.
Yeah, and so
Okay,
then
that's
after
where the
that,
RIP
He grabbed like one of the super soldier guys. Just,
yeah, grab that shit like fuck out of here.
Like that?
yeah, like Red Wing, like take
You know,
him
Red
out.
Wing is
Red Wing's that little shit that
the
flies
little
that pops out of
drone
his
that he
shit.
has,
That
but in the
comes out,
comic
yeah.
books, he's an actual Falcon, like that he talks to, and then eventually Sam Wilson, the Falcon, has the capability to talk and control to birds, talk to and control birds.
But in this
they
one, it's a
killed him in
robot.
this one.
And yeah, he's like take
Oh,
him
it's
out.
gonna
This
come
fool,
back.
this fool,
Some
this fool
way
pulls out
or
his
form, I'm
rocket,
sure.
about to shoot, and that just grabs him, just like a fucking toy.
Fuck
dog.
your little shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck
So-
his shit.
so-
up, son.
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, like he's like, I gotta take you to see somebody.
So this is where it gets deep.
Yeah, this is where it gets deep, and I'm gonna obviously have to drink some ashes because I just fucked up.
You're gonna drink some ashes.
Nice.
So look, they get their
So
ass
they-
handed to them. They have no leads,
No leads.
and fucking Winter Soldier's like,
Yes, let me take you to meet somebody. And he takes him and he knocks on his door and it's like kind of weird. It's like in the hood, obviously. They're walking there and as they're walking there, this little kid is chilling. I love this too because they opened it up kind of like with a joke, you know, to ease, soften it.
like make it a little lighthearted.
Yeah, a little lightheartedness before the depth of what's about to transpire. The kids are like, oh shit, it's you. Like, well, it didn't say shit, but oh my god, it's you, Black Falcon. And he was like, no, it's just Falcon. He's like, no, you're
No, my daddy says you're the Black
the
Falcon.
Black Falcon. Like, my daddy said you the Black Falcon. He's like, no. He's like, you're black and you're a Falcon, so yeah. And he's like, so you're black and a kid, so are you the black kid? Like, come on. And so like,
And then he tells him, I got him, didn't I? I got him, didn't I? He sounds like an old man, like dad joke, like dad
that's
joke.
a dad joke. And then he knocks on his door and it's kind of weird and basically they go inside and you find out.
Well, this young kid opens the door who's like a possible setup, right, for a future.
Yeah, let's not
thing.
go there. There's no. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go there. It's a possible setup.
Sounds juicy.
Let me do what I did on Wakanda. I mean
what I
on
do
WandaVision.
indeed.
Let me do what I did on WandaVision and predict this shit too.
Yeah, say it right now,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that
Tell
way it's
him,
on
bro.
tape.
That's definitely a nod, and it's probably gonna show the new Avengers. He's probably gonna be the next person to take the mantle. Not next, but eventually.
Or like the young Avengers, the teen Avengers,
the young
or some
or new
shit.
Avengers
yeah,
and shit.
They call 'em some shit.
But they introduced the Black Captain America, and actually in the comic books he was called the Black Captain America. I believe you did some research and you said he was in 2003.
is when they started writing that.
So what
character.
happened
Okay,
was
thank you.
the Truth Red, Black, and White comic book. It was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red, Black, and White comic book.
Oh, no, it was red, white, and black.
Red, white, and black. And in this, you know, and this is again, nod to Marvel. Thank you for always touching on some truths in the world. They took 300 test subjects that were all black men, and they tested like the serum, their versions of the serum that made you know, the super soldier, which is Captain America. And they tested these out, and they got one right that we know of. And because Black Marvel as well is another one, right?
Right, I thought originally it was
They
Black
probably are tied
Marvel,
in. They're probably tied
which
in.
like it would. I found out about him in the Spider-Man animated series from the '90s and shit.
okay.
In that the battle where they brought back the Captain America and the Red Skull from another dimension.
Kind of the same story
Yeah.
as the dude from Watchmen.
Which dude?
The first superhero was a black man.
Oh yeah. Similar. You're right. Similar to that.
Very much so, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
essentially, like, I thought it was that cat, and then I
It's
did a little
not. It's
research,
different name.
not that cat.
Yeah.
So there's just like a whole legacy of black superheroes that was like underground.
Like that
you know?
they purposely, you know, Marvel purposely
Underground black
swept under the
superhero.
rug.
They intentionally stepped it under the rud so that they could bring it up later. Like, yo, this is what happens with black people all through history. It's like
Yeah.
their
So-
accomplishments get.
So dude is
censored.
like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. I just wanted to see if you grew another arm
that's
back.
deep, though.
He's
I fuck
pissed.
with that.
He's pissed. That's Marvel, baby.
No,
That's
and
Marvel.
the homie's
that's what's
old, so you can tell like the serum's
Yeah.
obviously not perfect. It's not the exact serum. It didn't work the same way and shit.
Well,
right?
and then he's bragging about it to Bucky. He's like, I beat your ass. If that's what you meant by meat, yeah, like I whooped your ass.
He's like, yeah, we met back in 60.
But then you don't really understand it. Like, how did he whoop his ass? And then he grabs like a cup and he throws it because he wants him to get out, and it's stuck in the wall. Like he's that strong.
Yeah.
You know.
Like he got mad and just goes, ah,
and then
Yeah.
you know, you realize,
Like,
oh.
okay.
and then the
shit.
kid's like, yo, man, you guys gotta go.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then Bucky's like,
And then
yo,
you don't,
that's
and we
wild.
don't know, right? We don't know
Yeah.
if these powers are passed through.
Right, because he had a nephew or a grandson.
It
or
seemed like a
whatever.
grandson. You don't know if these powers are passed through genetically.
Right.
Because one, it's not the same version that we've seen before. of
And
the
Captain
serum.
America never had
And
kids.
Captain America, as far as we know, hasn't had kids. As far as I know, because
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You
Comics.
don't fuck.
Yeah. No, he does fuck. He gets back with Agent Carter. But
Well, I
anyway.
mean, in the
Who's that
MCU,
Carter?
in the
She's the
MCU,
girl.
he went back and grew old and had a life. So they might have had it. You don't know.
Oh yeah, no, that yeah.
Yeah. So
And then
True.
I'm sorry, I gotta ask you this because I might have missed it, but he's not. Did they say he died?
they didn't.
Because I
No,
keep
there's
reading these,
rumors that he's on the moon.
Yeah, right.
There's
But I
rumors
keep
of this. There's rumors
I
of
keep
that.
reading up like that. He's that after the death of his friend, like that's what everybody's talking about. But it's like I don't see anywhere in this show, unless I missed it, that they admit that he died.
No, nope. Unless I missed it. And again, I guess.
And they didn't have a. Wouldn't you have a funeral like you did for Tony Stark?
Or they would have made a specific reference to it, like they
I think-
always reference all the other people, like when Tony Stark died. I haven't even seen the fucking new Spider-Man movie or the one before the Far From Home, but in all the trailers it was like, damn, Tony Stark is dead. This is crazy, huh? Like, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like if he was dead, they would have referenced it. They brought it up as a joke that he was on the moon,
Right.
And
They just say
Falcon was low
he's not
key.
around anymore.
I feel like he would have fucking.
I think Falcon or Bucky know something. Like they probably know where to find him.
Yeah, they're just.
I
not
think they're gonna
say-
end up asking him something.
Well, are we ready? Are we done with that racial? Cause
Oh no, we're not really.
right, cause let's finish that. Cause the end of it kind of shows you what their next move is. The cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, of course they do. So, fucking, they leave, and as they leave, you know, Sam is pissed off at Bucky because he's like, "Yo, man, what the fuck? Like, you're not gonna." There was a whole black, you know, and that might be something that fucked with. It's just so deep because it might have fucked with Sam Wilson to have the shield of America during these times, and there was never a black Captain America, but now he's finding out there is.
So why couldn't he be Captain America?
So maybe
right?
he
Like,
could have been black Captain America, even though
Yeah,
he's
you
black.
No,
never
but
know,
he even says
right?
like, yo, when fucking Captain America was on the ice,
Yeah.
this fool should have had the shield. Like there should have
Which
already
in the comic books
been.
he did.
Yeah.
There should have already been a black Captain.
Like in the comic books, he fights Hitler.
Right. No, and I mean
Like-
like I did. No, yeah, like so he mentions that even after he fucking fucked up the Winter Soldier and was a hero and shit, they locked him up anyway.
And they tested him.
and they did all kinds of fucking
And the thing
tests
is,
on him.
they were like, "Your people." He was talking about Hydra, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to understand that Shield
Was Hydra.
Hydra. They were just acting like
they were they were infiltrated, so
Okay.
they were able to go into his prison cell. They were taking samples from him.
They were still
like,
testing and
they
abusing
were-
This
him.
is in 2 episodes?
Yeah.
dude,
man.
yeah, bro.
It's deep. It's deep. It's
No,
deep.
yeah, but when I did my little deep dive,
you'll end up binge watching that shit for sure, bro.
when I did my little deep dive, I found out the reason why he got locked up is because he stole the Captain America outfit and shield, and he did like a fucking mission where he fucked up a bunch of people, and like they locked him up for stealing that shit.
But it was really just Hydra being Hydra, huh?
Yeah.
So, fuck that, man. Fuck all that.
So then they walk outside, and
Yeah, I was getting
fucking
there.
Sam's hot. Like Sam's obviously
Sam's hot.
Like,
Thanks for putting it back. Y'all are dope. Shrewy Bird told me to check out your. Hey man, dope. Thank you. Yeah, we're on.
Thank you so
Falcon and
much.
Winter Soldier. If you want to rewind a little bit, you can. I mean, you'll catch up to this. You could stay on here and then watch the replay. But we was talking about Obi-Wan. We were talking about Black Adam. We were talking about the Justice League Snyder Cut, Suicide Squad trailer that
yeah,
came
you
out.
can go check all the replays on YouTube. We covered WandaVision. We covered Mandalorian. We covered all that shit.
Yeah, man. Hit subscribe. Stay up, man. We also freestyle. We're gonna do that soon.
Yeah. So let's come up again.
Yeah. Damn. 11:33.
It's time.
Yeah. So yeah, man. He steps outside.
In
He's
a portal
pissed.
right now.
He's pissed off. Yeah. He stepped outside. He's pissed off. And he's going off on Buck. And of course, whoop whoop. Police pull up. Man, I'm from the street. Thug.
Fuck 12.
Thug comes first, and Thug nerd. You know what I'm saying? It's not nerd thug. It's thug nerd.
Fucking Mantequilla. He said, fuck 12.
So.
You can't say fucking Mantequilla. You gotta say fucking liquid. You have to put the liquid every time.
It's like when
he's
you
not
say-
butterful. He's liquid butter
It's
every
like
time.
you can't say
know?
dead
Liquid
without
Mantequilla.
Deadpool. You know, it doesn't make sense. It's
Can't
liquid
say
Mantequilla.
verse it.
Yeah, it's
His face verse it.
You would know what you're still talking about, but I get your point.
Yeah, we just fucking around, man. Don't get sad. Don't get hurt. It's all love. So yeah, he steps outside. He's going off, and then the cops pull up, and of course, cops in like a rural. Seems like this not South.
Well, it's like a fucking
you
like
could obviously racist or segregated,
Yeah.
without necessarily being legally segregated, but segregated area.
basically cops roll up and see a black man yelling at a white man, and they're like, "Yo, is everything okay here?"
In the hood, like, oh shit.
So,
Yeah. Hey, liquid Mantequilla.
Liquid
You got
butter.
emojis.
Smooth J.
There's something sexual about
You know
that,
the
bro.
vibes.
I know. He's
And then Diane hits you with the all C9. she sees the smoothness.
So the cops are going off on Sam like, yo man, what the fuck you messing with a white man basically? And Bucky's like, you know what the fuck this is? And I'm just giving you my breakdown. This is not the actual language that was used. And they're like, oh my god, he's an Avenger. Oh, let's fucking like be cool because he's a special person, but he's still a black man and you're treating him as such. And of course they end up arresting
The Winter
the
Soldier.
Winter Soldier. He has a warrant for not going to his
mandated therapy, court
Right.
mandated therapy.
Right, so which is like
Soldier got a warrant.
Yeah, the
That's
flip,
crazy.
right?
That's
well, the
funny.
thing about it is
So that's
too,
like a triple flip.
That's
They did
fucking
like the
funny.
funny black boy shit, and they
Yeah.
went to the deep like, oh, black man got Tuskegee Airmen, fucking got
Yeah.
locked up and experimented on, and then you
We
walk
went to
out,
the
you get
modern
black man,
day
fucking cops coming to a black
racist
man, and then it's like,
stereotype.
oh, white man gets
which you kind of
arrested.
start to understand more too, though, right? You kind of understand why he gives up the shield. Like that's definitely a part of it. They're trying to show like he doesn't know if he could represent America.
Yeah,
like,
how can a black man be Captain America when America's a fucking white supremacist nation? You know, like,
Yeah,
Facts.
and Hydra was basically Nazis. It is what it is.
So they about to blow your mind with this one then.
Shit is sick, man. Shit is sick. And then they go and they're in jail, and of course, the one person they don't want to see bails them out.
The white guy.
The white guy.
The white
new
Captain America who
It's
they
like,
fucking
yeah, and
hate.
the bro, this shit pissed me off, right? They had the psychiatry scene where you have she's like, you got to come in here too, and
She
like
basically did couple therapy with two men.
yeah,
like-
they made them like get all close and gaze into each other's eyes, which was like interesting to see them actually do, because like that's like a practice you do in
couple therapy.
and in acting. Yeah, in acting you do
Oh,
that.
word.
Yeah, they make you
You
gaze
stare at
into
each other.
You kind of like lose your perception.
Gaze into
Well, we
the
talked
other
about how
yeah.
it's psychedelic
It's
on
psychedelic,
one of my
yeah.
studies.
Yeah. So
that's the way to get high.
So then, and you get it, and it works. And Bucky admits that you find out then what his real problem with him giving up the shield is like if he was wrong about Wilson being the next Captain America, then he's wrong about Bucky being worth saving. You know, he's like, if he's wrong about you, like he breaks down and he's like,
basically like Captain America said you were supposed to be the next Captain America.
Yeah.
And you are not the next Captain America. Well, he also said that I'm the good guy.
Yeah.
So I must not be a good guy if you're not the next Captain America.
yeah.
I can't
right,
be
like,
a
is
good
he
guy.
wrong about me if he's wrong about you? Because he
Yeah.
must be wrong.
And we
Yeah.
didn't really like
Expression and
touch
shit.
it, but like in episode 1 and 2, Bucky's going through his own thing where he's like, I'm not the Winter Soldier no more. I'm not an
Yeah.
assassin. I'm trying to make amends.
Which is why I think he's gonna be the next
He-
Captain
he-
America.
You can tell how y'all are explaining it that he's got some.
Yeah, he's having nightmares about like innocent
around
people he's
starting shit with
killed. Like
everybody.
he's trying to like fucking, you know, he's trying to like
Come to terms with who
put
he is.
come to terms with who he is, and then he's finding
Figuring
like,
out who he
and then he
is.
feels
Find
like,
himself.
and then he feels like the dude who was supposed to be the next Captain America, who his homie, like
Yeah.
the dude his homie,
His
fucking
brother, basically, yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah,
The
his-
only
his-
person that was on his same age, you know? He's
Yeah.
106
yeah,
years
his
old.
only fucking relative
Yeah.
entrusted this fool with the mantle,
Mm-hmm.
and he says nah, and now we got this other fuckboy doing it. Like what?
And he's a fuckboy.
He definitely.
He's a fuckboy.
definitely
You
is.
know, like,
I mean, but
it's
that's
Kurt
on him
Russell's son,
because
by
he
the way.
said nah.
Word.
Yeah.
He has a weird face.
He does.
Weird face,
It
weird
just
face.
looks weird.
Like, they were talking about how
Get
attractive
the hell
he
out of
was,
here with
and
your
I was
weird
like,
face.
where?
You know what though? Like he might be attractive without the mask, but when he has the shit on, it makes.
his
I think it's
ears-
intentional. I think they did it to like. It's
Well,
not
it's-
supposed to look like you're not supposed to be
You don't want him
attracted.
to look-
You don't want him to look like
So-
he's supposed to be Captain America.
So basically that happens, and I didn't really like Sam Wilson's reaction. He was just like, I don't got time for this when he said that, and I was just like, that kind of just brushed it off. So they're definitely gonna have to rehash that. But I also think Sam Wilson is also pissed off because he's like, bro, you understand I'm a black man in America. You're a white man at the end of the day. Like, obviously I can't just walk down the street and be okay. And how can I represent America that
Well,
way?
Black Captain America said the same shit, right?
Yeah.
He's like, that fool's like, I'm not an assassin. That's not me anymore. And he's like, oh, you can't just wake up and be someone else. Like, well, maybe someone like you can
Right,
just wake up and be a different person, change your life. But
Yeah.
me, I'm always gonna be fucking criminal test experiment. Fucking,
Yeah, it's basically what they said without saying it. But yeah, exactly. No,
But I
exactly.
also
That's exactly
think-
what it was.
I also think that's real, right? Like black men of color are not supposed to show emotion. Like we're not allowed to. Like we don't have time
Yeah,
for that
that's
shit.
what
Well, yeah,
Because
like even
they-
like as
you
a
know,
white
so, like-
That's how they
passing,
make us feel.
as
that
a
we're
white
not
passing
supposed to.
Latino, like we get shit.
It's
because-
emotionally and mentally
But at the end of the day, I
healthy
still
for
wake
you,
up
too.
and I have my shit. Yeah, it's
No,
exactly.
that's what we're
Definitely
trying to
is.
say is that
Yeah,
like
fact.
they're doing a commentary on how like, you know, like
Yeah, first in the first episode, I felt like they were kind of pandering to what's going on,
Yeah.
and it kind of bothered me. But I was like, it's Marvel. They always do this. Like,
Yeah.
it's the civil rights movement was portrayed by X-Men. That was the metaphor they used. So I was like, let me give them a chance. And I literally said last week, I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to see what they do in the next episode.
because the
And
first one without the second one, when you just watch it, you're like, okay, where's this going? But when you see the second one, you're like, oh, okay, now it all like makes sense.
And the way they
Right.
edit it with the action and the humor and the seriousness, it's like you don't even feel the 40 minutes pass by.
Nah, it ends quick, and you're like, fuck, dog, I gotta wait a week. Like
Wait,
it's
yeah.
kind
They're
of.
covering a lot.
Yeah.
They're covering a lot. And in all of this, you're learning about the blip and like the new.
Wait, it's
economy.
on Netflix?
No, it's
No,
on
it's
Disney
Disney
Plus.
Plus.
Oh yeah, you told me that because I'm like once a week. I thought they. Okay.
No, yeah.
You
But-
Gucci.
No, and then the whole bad organization is this organization that liked it when half the people were gone, and they fucking are trying to get it back there, and they're like freedom fighters for the forgotten and shit. So
for
it's
the
like,
the ones that were always there but forgotten.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah, we
newly
didn't even get
forgotten
into the
ones.
fucking villains. Like it's interesting. They look like they're running away from the. Do they call it the broker? Maybe that's the power broker.
nah, well,
They called him the broker. The power broker. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. Did
Did
I
they?
miss that? Hold on.
I don't
I gotta
think
figure this
so.
out. Did they call him the power broker? Anybody watching? Oh my god.
No, I don't think they did.
I'm gonna find out.
Nah, he just texted her, you stole
knows?
from me, I'ma steal
Yeah, but
you."
he's like the power broker's men are here, or some shit.
No, he just says they're here.
Hold on. I'm gonna
We
find
get
out.
into the bottom of it.
Hold on, I gotta find this out. Power broker.
We get into the bottom of it.
Falcon.
Well, essentially, they think that it's either what is it, androids, aliens, or wizards. That's their
Wizards.
yeah. That's their
Yep.
it was a
Yup,
power broker.
Power broker. Oh shit!
You just piece one together.
Oh my god!
In real time, ladies and gentlemen,
shit.
in
The identity
non-binary.
of the power broker. Wow, it's easy.
Mind
He's the
blown.
power broker. Like, wow. Remember?
Look it up.
He's like, oh, they're onto us. We gotta leave. Remember? And then they left. And then when they got there, she was like, oh, they're here already. Remember?
But when did they ever say power?
When
broker?
before they leave, man. Oh, okay. I hope your buzz is nice and have some sweet dreams, D. We appreciate you always.
I don't remember the power broker. I have to go back.
Man,
and
I'm about to.
rewatch
We gonna watch it right after this.
them. Oh yeah, then y'all catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Woo, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But what did she take? We saw. Oh.
All right. Let's
I'm
stay with our
sorry.
peeps.
Oh, I got
Let's stay with our
some
peeps.
research
So
to
basically,
do.
like it ends with them trying to fucking steal. They stole vaccines. They stole like medicine, and they're trying to get it to like all these people that are like disenfranchised and shit. And
Yeah, because
then-
you find out there's all these refugee camps for the displaced people during can you imagine people probably moved into these houses that were empty and like took over and like you can't make them move out because of laws. And,
Right.
And like you were technically
5
dead.
years,
and
yeah,
like
all that
you know, like
shit.
everybody's reinstating social securities and whatnot, and they go over that. Like
Right, like no your bank account, no income,
Yeah, you
like
gotta
that you don't have
reinstate.
any fucking employment record for the
like
last
imagine
5
you had
years.
all this money and they went to the people after you. What happens to that money? You know, like it's just a lot of shit that they have to cover, and
answer the
they're kind of answering those questions here and there. But yeah, so then they finally leave, and the shit that pissed me off was when they were walking out. And remember, dude was like, "You got to see me." He fucking played the siren, like to call their attention.
Like to call their attention.
And
right?
I was just
That's fucked
like-
up. Like they just got out of jail, dog.
Do you understand what that does to a person like
A black man.
a black man, a Latino man, anybody who's marginalized in America? Like that sound is scary.
Also, Bucky was a criminal for like,
Yeah.
fuck. He was on the run. For,
Like he knew, and then he like smiled and smirked about it, and he like I was just
Yeah,
like,
he's a dick. You could feel it.
I was like, this motherfucker.
No, and then when they say we're not gonna team up, he's like, stay out of my way, and like, oh,
Like, what
that's
the
a dick thing to say,
like,
bro. Like,
bro, you gonna get owned by them. What the fuck out of here.
and then the cliffhanger at the fucking end, they're like, are you sure you want to go do that? Oh, we gotta go see him. He has all the secrets. Remember the remember Siberia?
Zemo,
Motherfucker from Civil War, bro.
the villain.
They
He's actually a villain in the comic books, and he wears a purple mask.
They show him, dog, in the cell. Like they're gonna bring that fool into this shit. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go
that's
see
crazy.
him, dog. Like
Yeah, and then
we
they
gotta
just
go
end
see-
with his
they're
face.
They're like, I guess we're
that's
gonna go
just like-
see.
You just see him in the cell sitting down, and they close up on his face, and that's the end of the
They're like,
episode.
we're gonna see Zemo then. You're gonna see, and then it ends.
But supposedly the way they're flipping it that he has a purple mask is that it's his way of taunting them because Thanos was purple. It's supposed to mimic his face.
Also gonna put one on.
Supposedly, I don't know if it's true, but yeah,
Well-
he does. He has a mask in the trailer.
Well, definitely tune in after the episode's done.
Yeah, man. So
Definitely will.
So that was the fucking deep dive, bro.
And you know what I was gonna say? You guys gave that deep, thorough ass like analysis, and that was only 20 minutes.
And you
worth
still
of
want to
the
watch
whole
it, right?
No, I'm saying that was only like I'm still gonna see like an hour 40 minutes worth of content that you guys probably didn't even touch on
yeah, the thing is like,
because that's how Marvel does. Like I'm like you just drew me in, and that
well,
was only,
I
like,
watched.
20
I did watch.
Well,
it
yeah,
twice,
we
actually.
didn't-
I watched both episodes.
we
twice,
didn't
actually.
we didn't fucking detail every scene by scene and fucking every
Definitely.
fight and every, you know,
No,
like.
I'm saying,
yeah.
but that's when you know it's good when you're like it's like deeper than just the preview.
Yeah, man.
It's
It's
like-
so it's so good.
I'm
It's
like,
so
oh.
whoever Fiegel, right? Fiegel. Well, I forgot his name. Kevin Fiegel. Is the head of Marvel's cinematic universe, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm blinking.
He allowing whoever is like putting these ideas together. They're amazing, bro. Like, I'm a comic book head, and I'm a comic book and an animated '90s animated series head, right? Like, so like I see both, and I see the parallels, and I see like where they intertwine and where they differ, and I think that Marvel has done a really good job of making it, 1, relatable, 2, entertaining, and 3, most important to the nerds, close enough to the base content. You know, it's not always perfectly on point, but it's close enough to where you respect
Get
it.
it close enough.
Like you
I feel
understand,
that.
like you understand why they couldn't show like hundreds of heroes fighting each other in Civil War. You understand why they made it more about Bucky and not
Yeah.
about the identity, and not just about the identity issue like in the comic books. And they still somehow made, you know, Spider-Man a catalyst, whereas in like he was a double agent in the comic book, like he was playing both sides, you know, and like they kind of try to show that like he came out of nowhere, you know, with a
Right.
surprise.
No, and like they kept him young and
Yeah.
fun
Oh, I
and
love that.
fucking like
I love
nerdy. Like they're doing it right, bro.
Well, that was actually Sony that did that, but
I
they
fuck
brought
with
him in.
MCU. I fuck with MCU.
No,
Yeah.
the MCU was doing
MCU
it.
brings out the
Thug nerd. In you.
Right. I'm
No
like,
cap.
I think like it's like what a time to be alive.
No,
right?
and I think like
yeah.
I mean,
Real
all
shit.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
the success of it is definitely driving Marvel to fucking bring back the Snyderverse.
DC.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm gonna need your wallet
damn.
and that card.
DC, bring back
Again?
the Snyderverse. Bring back the
I'm gonna need
Snyderverse.
that wallet and that that nerd.
I don't even have it anymore, bro. How you gonna take what I don't got?
I haven't physically taken it yet.
Crypto.
Just reinstate it.
But
Just reinstate it.
well,
Now you a nerd, you got your own nerdy stuff. It's good.
that's fine.
We gotta break that down too soon.
One day.
So
We'll
that
talk
was
about the
that was
Amory
my
Wars.
cut. I'm looking forward to Friday's episode. I don't watch the trailers before they come out because I kind of like I watch the trailers for the
series when
the
it gets
series
announced.
before
Yeah,
it gets
yeah,
announced,
yeah,
but I don't watch the trailers for the episodes because
Me
I
neither.
like to guess and like I don't want to be.
influenced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, and my guesses are pretty on point. Like if you haven't watched our prior episodes, go watch what you can on WandaVision. I was killing it, dog.
Oh, and just so you know, like in the shit that I read already, the introduction of the homie that answered the door of the Black Captain America, and the introduction of the two fucking Wanda kids. That's basically like the new
Yeah, the new
or the
Avengers.
younger. Like, they already set it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Like I read it. Like that's already like.
That's that, and yeah, exactly. Like I think that whatever happens in the multiverse of madness is gonna like set that up more. Maybe just Dark Avengers with Vision. Maybe they do a different kind of Avengers and they use the kids and Vision's like telling them how to move and how to act.
Right, because the new Vision's around, right?
Well, the new Vision knows who the old Vision was, but I don't think he understands himself.
Right. But he's around. He
Yeah,
exists.
he's
He
around.
exists.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully he didn't destroy himself.
I still think that like the old Vision implanted himself into the new Vision.
Well, that's what happened, but the new Vision doesn't understand human interaction. Remember, like in the beginning, he was like, well, I read that this is what you do.
But I think he like Jarvised them. You know, remember what Jarvis did to Ultron? He was like fighting him from the inside. Like Ultron didn't even know he was there. I feel like.
Well, that's how he hid, right?
feel like
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
inside
it
his
would be
shit,
it would
he's
be
right
in
there,
line.
like about to. As soon as that fool like he's gonna.
Yeah, when
become
fucking
him, you know,
Tony
like-
Stark was like, "Oh, look what I found," and he's like, he pieced himself all over the internet,
Yeah.
you know, in pieces, so we could find him and put him back together.
What does Jarvis stand for?
I forgot. Alternate reality.
Both your wallets, both your cards.
Nah, that was the name of the butler, bro.
No, but it stands for something.
remember?
But it stands for something.
Remember when he made it?
Yeah.
He tells Pepper, "You guys will know more than me."
Yeah.
What was that?
Just a rather
Put it
very
up,
intelligent
put it up.
system.
What?
Just a rather very intelligent system.
Nice.
Which is obviously something Marvel MCU made up. Like also Shield originally wasn't what it stands for, and I don't remember. Shield's always been long, but like it wasn't what it stood for in the comics. You know.
Oh, they made it in the.
They made it
They made it
something
more
else.
like a defense
Yeah.
agency. Right?
And then it was similar, but it wasn't the same. And then Sword, I forgot what it stands for, but it's also like something else. I don't remember the acronyms, bro. Face F. It was F.A.C.E. I have like
A million
I have
fucking
like
things. For
I have
that.
I have a couple dozen meanings for my name, and I got it written down somewhere because I don't remember all of them. I even got the disses that I came up with and a couple people came up with over the years. So I'm just ready.
you're ready for
I'm
them?
just ready for you, motherfuckers. Actually, the coldest diss I ever got came from like a 12-year-old girl, and I was kicking it with the homies, and that was like their little sister, and she was like, "What does it stand for?" And then she said it. I'm not gonna say it.
Because you don't want to give that ammo. You don't want to give that ammo.
I'm not giving you ammo, and it's very vulgar. It's like something I wouldn't say. to
You're like a
someone.
12-year-old girl said this.
Shame on you, little shutty.
Nah, she's a shit. She was cool people, but you know she was just being funny.
She was trying to get her moment. She was having her moment.
She had her moment.
She had her moment.
She had. What do you mean? She owned that moment.
She owned her
That
moment.
moment will forever be engraved in people who were there's minds. Yeah, and I won't repeat it because I'm not giving you all that free ammo. You want to buy ammo? You could go ahead. Hit me up in the DMs. I'll sell it to you. I'm talking about like to shoot at me like verbally, not like I'll ghost write a diss song for you if you want.
You gotta buy it though.
But you gotta pay for it.
We take all forms of cash, PayPal, Venmo, Square.
I got the rainbow wallet, baby.
None
I'll
of
take
that Elon Musk shit.
cryptocurrency.
Subscribe, motherfucker.
I'll take the cryptocurrency.
I'll send you an invoice that you pay by credit card if you don't got that money
Remember,
right
I'm
now,
not
but you'll
vegan-
have it later.
I'm not
you know?
vegan for the world. I'm vegan because of my health.
Cheers to that.
I'm selfish.
I just realized about
Salute.
a chair that has leather in it.
Salute
I didn't even feel bad
greatness.
about it.
Hey man, I'm trying to buy repurposed fur though for the winter. I'm going to New York and I'm gonna look fly. I'm gonna get some Timbs that match every fur jacket I can get my hands
Fur
on.
drip.
That should be fly.
I mean, until they stop killing the animals, I'm gonna make sure that their fucking hide don't go to waste.
Fur drip.
Oh damn! I like how Liquid Mantequilla keep grabbing the mic like he James Brown over there and shit.
1, 2, 3, get up!
Hey,
get up,
James Brown
get on up.
might have been the first hip hop artist.
I don't have this fancy like setup like you guys have, you know? These guys have like these nice.
Hey man, you got
Sexy
something.
stands.
Just Smooth J had to hold
Hey,
the mic
bro,
and he didn't
yeah,
complain about it.
yeah,
Calm
yeah.
down.
No. I just said something because it was
Be a little,
My bad.
be a little less liquid, a little more Mantequilla.
Right.
I don't mean to sound like I'm hating.
No, we're just talking
Sounded
shit.
like
You're
straight
good.
hate.
You're good. You're good.
That's just why I was bringing it over to me.
You're good,
That's
you're
all.
good.
That's
It's
all.
good though.
You're good.
It's chill.
Oh, man.
No peeking going on over
Alright,
here.
so
No
Winter,
hate, no hate over
Winter
here,
Soldier,
no
Winter
hate.
Soldier.
All that.
Watch that shit.
Watch that shit,
Falcon
man.
and Winter Soldier.
Most
Can I
definitely.
get another one, please?
And then we'll
So
catch up
dope.
on Obi. It's alright. You could get up, bro.
Get up, man.
Oh yeah, you
Just
good.
how they
You got
do
the
it
whack
and
mic
Get
anyway.
on
You're
up.
not listening.
It was definitely like that. Don't let face twist it like that.
Nah, man. Hey, man. The only thing I use Liquid Mantequilla for is to butter up my toast. Burn.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Burn.
Sneaky didn't get it, but it's all good.
You good? You good?
I'm a buddy
Go ahead.
your bread.
Oh no, you can.
Now,
just-
honeys play me coast like butters on toast.
Shit, should we freestyle?
I guess we freestyle, and I think that's. Oh, you got some things to talk about.
It's got niggas getting knocked out. That's always fun to watch. And then I got some trades from the NBA that me and Liquid Mantequilla
Oh
are about to
yeah,
get on.
yeah. You know, we might have to single frame that for a minute.
All right, cause I gotta use the restroom.
Okay, I mean, we didn't have to know that. Oh,
Hey
that's-
man,
Cool.
I'm not.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that sponsorship.
I'm not trying to trip. I'm not trying to front for the fans. The fans been seeing me drink. They gotta see. It's cause and effect, my dear. I drank a lot. Now I got to piss.
Yeah.
What's up, home skillet?
Don't you gotta pull up some stuff from there now?
You set me up.
I did.
Well, I thought we were gonna freestyle and then they
Yeah,
were
let's
gonna do the thing.
freestyle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's always cool too.
Oh,
I mean,
I thought you brought it up because you wanted to go there first.
Here,
No,
You said
it's,
single frame, so I thought I single framed because you said single.
we could
frame.
talk about it. Oh, since we're here already, and then we'll end it
can
with
you,
a freestyle.
Can you do the trades so I can?
Yes.
And then
Yes,
I'll
yes,
come back.
of
We'll do the
course.
knockouts and then we'll freestyle. Sounds tight.
All
Hey,
right.
Mantequilla, let's talk about
Production.
these crazy ass trades that the NBA is doing.
Ooh, NBA trade deadline just went down.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No, can you fill me in a little
Down in
bit?
the DM. I definitely can. So you know the Nets stockpile cheaters.
So who did they stockpile?
They still not doing
I know
that,
they
yeah.
free agency.
I don't know. I don't
Blake
know if they
Griffin.
might do something.
Of course, I talked about it on the last episode.
Well, while the greats are hurt, yeah, maybe.
But
yeah. But playoffs coming around. Is
so
gonna
they
be
have. So what's their lineup? They got LaMarcus that they picked
They
up.
just bought out LaMarcus Aldridge's contract got bought out, so they signed him.
Was he on the Spurs beforehand?
7-time All-Star? Just got off the Spurs.
Right.
He hasn't played in like all season, so
He didn't even play in the
fresh.
bubble, did he?
Well, Griffin didn't
believe
play
so.
either until recently, right?
Yeah, Blake Griffin
Yeah.
hasn't been playing.
Same
Is
thing.
he good still? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he's an all-star. Like, my bad.
No. He's been balling. No. Fact. He's been balling. So, yeah, they're stockpiled. The Lakers got Andre Drummond.
Woo! So how you making a great team greater?
Boom. Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna have to compare with the Nets now, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of stock.
Do you think that we're not going to be able to when like our star players are healthy?
No, I think LeBron and AD are two of the top 5 players in the league. So,
Yeah, we got 2 of the
Right,
5 for
yeah.
sure. Who would you say the rest of the 5 are?
right now, I have to give it. James Harden's in there.
For sure is.
Lillard?
Yeah, I could put Lillard in there. KD's not playing, so can't play.
What
him.
about Curry?
Nah, I won't put that. He's like top 10 for sure.
Do you think they're going to do something next year? I don't think they're doing anything
The
this year.
Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing shit this year. They might possibly next year.
Not too many
Maybe.
exciting trades. But Jelani, I saw you talking
No,
about
and
the
then-
Drummond.
And then the Nuggets also.
Yeah,
The Nuggets, also.
got Aaron Gordon, Jay.
Yeah.
What? Rajon Rondo went to the Clippers.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rajon Rondo
That
went to the
motherfucker,
Clippers.
man.
What? My Bulls got Nikolai
I thought
Vucevic.
you
Not
said
the
that's
top
bullshit.
No. My Bulls.
Curry's not in the top 5, bro. Curry's not top.
What?
I'm telling you, that's what I think he's
Smart,
top 5
man,
in.
stop
I
it.
think he's top 5 in because he changed the game. You can't take that away from him.
No. Steph Curry is in the top 5 like players, like right now.
The current players,
If you
period,
pick
but not
it.
not
I'm
not
just
all
saying for
time.
this
Not move
season.
makers.
I'm just
Not
saying
move
for this
makers. I see.
season.
I
For
see.
this
season.
specific
Oh, we're
season.
not talking about goats. We're
Come
not
on,
talking about
Jay.
goats.
I mean, come on.
Right.
Why not
Jay,
for Lou Will?
I know for real, right?
Oh yeah, Lou Will out of here. Yeah,
Yep.
Lou Will gone.
6 men like Lou
Come
Will.
on.
Lou Will.
Yeah, Lou
You
Will.
feel
Lou Will.
me? You Laker fans out here getting mad. Y'all yelling at me in the chat and shit. That's what y'all, man.
Hey, homie. Hey, calm down. Remember where you at.
Hey, look, I fucks with Kobe though.
But he rest.
Woo, woo.
Fire when he said he fucks with
That was
Kobe,
pre-Kobe comment.
Ah,
Disclaimer.
Hey,
Hey,
Top 10.
hey.
He said top 10.
Top 10. Tell me the top 10. Tell me the top 10. Top 10. Top 10.
all right.
top 10.
Top 10 goats or top 10 now?
Well,
Top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10. You know, I
Specify.
think the thing, yeah, Kobe all day. In fact, I got this Crenshaw
on, Smurf.
jersey
Yup.
with Brian on it, Hardwood Classic, and I just got
Let's
the
go.
J's to match.
Dylan.
And Dylan. You forgot the last
Hey
one.
man, I just
Spit
watched
hot
that
fire.
Chappelle episode again.
Spit hot fire.
That's just the you can watch that shit a million times.
Dylan.
We were just talking about the Prince one, but we'll get back to that.
Okay, so what are we doing? Top 10?
Yeah, what you thinking?
Okay,
Top 10
I'll
current
give you-
and making moves right now.
I'll give you just. I'm not gonna like put them
Put
in,
'em
a,
in
in a
specific
order.
order?
Yeah, because you know it'll take a minute. But I'll give you the top 10.
I mean,
players in the
LeBron
league
would
right
be
now.
top for sure.
Curry, LeBron, Giannis, James Harden,
Nice.
KD.
Joke?
Wait, you counting? How many is that?
That's 5.
4, 5. Oh.
Dame,
6.
Luca.
Luca? Oh yeah, for sure, Luca.
I guess we put Jokic in there.
Okay, that's 8.
I said AD.
Nope,
AD.
that's 9.
Oh, Joel
He's saying-
Embiid.
not saying
And
Curry
Joel
is top
Embiid.
10, not 5. Oh, he's saying it was top 10. He's top 10.
Oh,
not
he's saying
top 5.
Curry
No,
is
not-
top
not- yeah,
10,
yeah,
not
yeah.
top 5.
No facts. Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying.
I think,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, so if you say 10 in no particular order and Curry's in there, that doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean top 5,
Yeah,
right?
And I specified earlier, I don't think he's in the top 5 right now.
I don't think he is either, and I'm
Right.
not even a real basketball head like that. But I will say, like, I pay attention enough to know that Curry, though he is a game changer, he definitely has no real possible championship. You know,
especially not
this
without
year,
Clay.
this year.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, they're gone.
No,
for
they're
this year.
they're
They could wrap
rebuilding.
that shit
Yeah.
up. Yeah. But
2
I
years in
mean,
a row.
they'll come back. That nigga nice. That
Yeah,
nigga
nice.
changed.
Yeah.
Me, y'all saw the All-Star
He
game?
changed the game forever.
Yup.
He was making
gotta-
shots from beyond half
Bro,
court,
he,
like
he
nothing.
Come up, he changed where you gotta pick them niggas up at full court. You feel me?
You have to pick him
Yeah,
up.
because he was so
You-
deep.
No,
Once
you
he
have
come
to.
out of
You have to.
half
You have to
That's
pick
what
him
she
up at
said.
the line. You got to pick
She-
him up at the line at half court.
It's ridiculous.
Because like in college, right? You
That's what she said.
like,
Like an
in college, you can play full court, but you can't really do that in the NBA, man. They're too fast.
No,
You know what
they're
I
too
mean?
fast.
Yeah. That's like playing man in the NFL,
college basketball Elite 8 right now too.
bro. It's looking crazy. The two-
USC and UCLA are still alive.
Wow.
Oh yes, they both made the top
You feel
8,
me?
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Elite 8. USC and
Yeah,
UCLA are
that's
still
crazy.
alive, guys. Aren't you happy?
That's crazy.
Come on now.
That's pretty dope.
Get in,
That's
get in
for the
that,
city.
Get in the
chat
game.
for that.
EA. They need to bring
Hey,
all that shit back.
I key just, being able to converse. I don't know, you want to go full screen, but being able to, because homie got to, we go back after. Being able to converse with you guys about sports has made me, like, I literally got the ESPN app. It tells me on my watch, like, when shit happens, like, I get the breaking news.
Bling.
Well, yeah, man.
Tells me on my custom Apple Watch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sticks back.
Don't hate on the
Sorry.
drip, baby.
Charging my shit.
I know. That happened.
But it has made me really like get into sports. Overall, the only sport I was 2 sports. It was martial arts and like before UFC was huge, and then
Right.
like I knew about Joe Rogan
UFC,
before
right,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan was Joe Rogan. You
Right.
know, he was the killer black belt in Taekwondo, which was my first.
Joe Rogan's
form.
I've been seeing a lot of this like bullshit on like, well, they have these Triller fights, this Jake Paul and
Who's Jake Paul about to fight?
Who
I think
cares?
it's Logan Paul and Ben Askren, the guy that got knocked
Ben
out.
Askren is like a legit.
Yes, I hope he gets his ass beat by a real fighter.
Yeah, no, I hope, but
The
I hope
the
Ben
press on
Askren
it is
whips
pretty
that nigga's
wild.
ass.
I
The
know.
press on it is
look,
pretty
man,
wild.
I think it's good what they're doing for the sport. in general, but I think there's just like certain things is just foul. I can't talk about a man who's making money and is successful, you know, because he's making money, he's successful, he's obviously doing something, he's causing a wave. I just hope that the true blue boxing people, like athletes, come through and fuck their shit up.
Facts. Because they're ruining boxing.
No, I see. That's where I disagree. I just that's what I'm saying. Like I think what boxing was always known for was like from the Muhammad Ali days was like, which what he made it such a big thing about it was the shit talking. Like,
oh yeah,
you know,
to get inside the mind,
to the point where wrestling took a token from that and like made a whole theater, because really wrestling is like athletic theater, right?
Yeah.
It's like you have an outcome, but these fools are still athletes. They're still beating each other's ass. They're still getting hurt. But right. that's what wrestling took from, you know, boxing. And boxing was always the king of that, regardless. And boxing was always the king of real fighting. Yeah. Like talk your shit, but back that shit up. You know,
Spartan Wars. Spartan Wars.
You know.
Speaking of boxing, Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder just signed the
What's
fight.
The date?
Nice. What's the date?
Yeah, because
we'll get that right
Is that
now.
that's a rematch, right?
No, it's not.
No,
that's the
first fight.
Who's Ruiz?
Andy Ruiz,
Ruiz was the first Mexican heavyweight ever.
That's the big homie?
Yeah, he's in shape now.
But who did he fuck
He's in shape
up?
now.
He fucked up
Anthony Joshua.
Oh, so this is Deontay's, but then he lost.
No, because Anthony Joshua.
He lost though, right?
Yeah, he got knocked out.
Yeah, he got knocked out. So Joshua has a belt now, but
he's gonna fight Tyson Fury.
Yeah, they signed to do 2 fights.
I think they're doing it at Wembley.
Is this a
Oh,
championship
so it's not a
fight?
championship fight. No,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a championship fight.
No, I'm talking about Ruiz and
Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder not. But whoever wins that
is gonna fight whoever wins the
But
other
Andy
fight.
Ruiz, have you guys seen
so
him
they're
lately?
setting up like a little tourney.
Yeah.
Have you seen Andy Ruiz lately?
Yeah,
He's in shape.
He lost about 30.
He was doing the.
But he got knocked out.
He
when
was
he
doing
was in shape.
the.
He won when he was more out of shape.
No, but now he's in more in shape now than he was when he got knocked out.
Yeah.
He was still kind of blubbery.
He was on that fucking Rocky 3 shit when he got knocked out.
I'm gonna be real with you. He knocked him out because he hit hard and he hit him at the right spot at the right time.
He's
which
got
was
fast
boxing.
hands for a big boy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
he
hey
has
man,
hands,
and
definitely.
at the end of the day, he is a Mexican fighter.
No, and he was on Rogan and he
Mexico,
talked about how like there was nobody his size, so he had to fight all these little fast fools. So he had to get fast to keep up.
And what I mean, and, you know, I tell you all the time. I think when I talk about fighting back in the day, my worst enemies were the small fools. Like learning how to fight small fools, you got to be fast and you got to be like smart because you got to stay on the outside when they try to get in. It's a lot, you know.
There's gonna be a lot of good boxing coming up. It's just
I
kind of see where it's at. With
well,
everything.
UFC kind of was like during COVID.
Well, I mean, they were the first one to clear it out like
they
that.
were smacking.
No, but I'm saying
Besides
they
the
didn't
bubble,
only
of
clear
course.
it out. They
Absorbed like a big market.
because of what they did. Like I started
Fight
watching
Island.
UFC because I was tired of it because
there was nothing else to do
was
but
there was
watch
nothing,
UFC.
there was nothing exciting about UFC. Like it was rare that you got that. I mean, I know how to fight, so I understood when they were on the ground what they were doing. But I mean, I'm not like a jiu-jitsu or floor fucking specialist. I don't want to be stuck. And like this is, I'm guaranteeing this is a sentiment of a lot of boxing and kickboxing fans out there. We don't want to sit and watch 2 dudes hug each other on the floor for whole rounds, you know.
Exactly.
What happened during this pandemic was because they allowed this to happen.
People started paying attention.
Not only that, fools were hungry, so they wanted the knockout. They wanted the bloody war.
And
they were like, I'm not going down. I got everybody watching me in the world right now. There's never been this many eyes on the UFC.
And on top of it, there was no crowd. So you heard it like you heard like if you
Like,
ever
you
was
was
in a
in there?
street fight,
and on top of
that
that
shit.
they were putting like multiple fights together a weekend. So
Yeah.
there was like, even if there was a whack fight, there was like
And
the
they-
whole fight
so
right after.
what I think-
they had mad overlap.
What I think
Yeah.
happened was they laid the
Right,
gauntlet, and now boxing, the WBA or
They're
whatever.
like, dude, we gotta get on this
WBC.
money. We gotta get on this
WBC,
shit.
thank you. Is like, yo, you gotta do something. And I think that they also kind of got like that Jake Paul shit. And this is why I say, like, even though it's like fuck him, like he's like a clown. They still, you know, him and his brother are still training.
Yeah.
Regardless, they're still doing the
mean,
work. You know, they're not chumps.
Yeah.
They're not some fools that are, you know, they're
Yeah,
professional
I was,
boxers.
they saw what
But still
UFC
fuck
did
them
when they
niggas.
did
And
the
I was
McGregor.
gonna get to
Tyson,
that.
the
This all
McGregor
ties
match.
in. Fucking Dana White was on like one of the new latest episodes of Hot Boxing with Mike, and he was like, Jay Paul, he said Logan Paul's not a fucking boxer. Like I'll bet $1 million that Ben Askren knocks
But
you out.
you know,
and then he goes like,
but
no,
do it.
and then you know,
Like-
Snoop was like, I'll put up 2. Why don't you match that?
that
See, you talking Dana
that
White?
Logan
you know?
Paul will fuck with Ben Askren?
Yeah.
Well, it's happening
What
now.
did Dana White say?
I don't know. I'm just waiting on that. But you know how Snoop is. You know, I'm like, oh, he got gangster.
Well, the thing is, like,
But
Snoop-
Dana
Snoop
was a
saw it.
boxer though, right?
He's a fighter, yeah. He's
Yeah, like-
he had hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he knows. He knows that someone
Like I don't like dude. I don't like dude because
I don't either.
But you know he's a visionary at the end of the day. I don't like him, but
I mean, you don't gotta. I feel like you don't gotta like someone to appreciate the fucking legacy they built. You know, like they did a lot of.
Yeah.
He did a lot of dope
Respect
shit
them.
for a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of dope athletes.
It's Jake
who-
Paul. It's Jake Paul. Them niggas just look really.
there's a
alike.
lot. There's a lot.
Like
they're
without him,
brothers.
like
They're-
without him, like, you know,
No,
people
you're right.
wouldn't be
You're-
eating and shit.
Look,
You know,
bro,
so like,
and the reason that
yeah.
the reason that they were able to lay that gauntlet was because of his vision.
Yeah.
And also like those fighters weren't showing out for the people watching. They were showing out for Dana White to rebook them.
Right.
You know, and then at the end of the day, like whatever
look
my
at them.
dislike for whoever the fuck he supports politically or whatever, the UFC, they've given South Americans more than anything a lot of views
Opportunity.
and money and opportunity. Now Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has always been recognized as a huge aspect of MMA, but now more than ever,
It's
like
a world
like it's
aspect,
there's
yeah.
definitely gyms and a whole economy in Brazil because of this. You know, people from out of the country probably coming to train there.
or just to be tourists and try to
Yeah.
go to like where the Gracies
I mean,
came
I'm gonna
from
go.
and
I'm
go like that.
I'm
Try
gonna go
to
to all
see
that
the
fighting shit.
beaches where fucking
Yeah, an
Gracie
Ecuadorian-
got down with fucking
An
Shogun
Ecuadorian
or
fighter, from where I'm from, and he's from there. He like was born there, lives there. You know, he was given the shots, and he beat. Who did he beat?
Wait, one more time.
The Ecuadorian fighter.
Chito?
Yeah,
Oh, he beat Sean O'Malley.
he
He
beat
just went
O'Malley.
back. O'Malley came back.
And
I got some.
we
some
just
stuff.
saw O'Malley is still a contender. So
Oh,
like,
should we show the clips now? Let's go
Yeah.
knockouts.
Since we're on O'Malley, you
Segue.
can start with O'Malley.
Knockouts,
It's Sean O'Malley against
Oh, shit, I forgot
Thomas Alemania.
I forgot which one it was.
He knocked him out.
Which
Yeah, bro.
originally,
Third
what order
round.
did Thomas O'Malley was originally gonna be third, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Sorry.
it's this one.
32. Lot of kicks by Sean O'Malley.
Thomas Alemania. Sean O'Malley, he just got hurt against Chito, but this is beautiful.
Y'all see it? Let's see.
Just the way he handled him, beautiful kicks. He looked fresh. That ankle looked good.
yeah, dude.
Front kick. And I'm not saying the contender that he's against is not like he's not a bad dude, but look, man, you go for them legs. He learned something from his last fight. Oblique kick. Nice dodge, right hand punch. Look, stunned him. Look, he thought he was done. Nope, rolled over, bombed him. Boom.
And now he's done.
Now he's done.
Done, son.
Ridiculous, man. I'm
He
glad he
was
came
outta
back.
here.
He looks really healthy again. I'm looking forward to him fighting Chito because he deserves it again. You know what I mean? Like, just it's beautiful.
Hold on, I want to see this fool when he's on the floor real quick.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Man,
man.
he just fucked him up completely with that shit, man. That shit was ridiculous.
Oh, Chito's getting that rematch.
I hope they do. I mean, Sean O'Malley and him, I want them to, they kick that nerve. We always talk about that nerve, the nerve behind the calf, right? And that's
Oh
what
yeah, the trigger.
yeah. I mean, dead leg. So
I mean, bro, like,
Fuck him
yeah.
up.
waiting on it. So
What's the next one?
next one I have a lightweight
Are
match.
you gonna go with what number one again?
Oh yeah, Jamie Malarkey, KO of Kama Worthy, 13-4 against 16-8. That's what the ending record.
It was that quick?
Yeah, I just I gotta
Hey,
get quick
I
clips.
have to restart.
Hey,
I
bro.
didn't see it.
Get that quick clip. Let 'em know.
What, in the first round?
That's the first round.
Oh, what? No,
Wait, hold on,
dog.
do that again.
Yeah,
He slipped that
hold
nigga
on.
off his feet. He got
yeah.
the ghost skates.
Look. It's the chin. He hit the
This
chin.
nigga
He hit
got
that
the
chin.
ghost
Well, it was a
skates
good,
right
it
here.
was a good shorthand right.
They're like Aljamain
Look.
Sterling.
Ooh,
Oh,
Aljamain
my.
Sterling was
Oh,
getting his ass beat.
man,
One more time,
it was beautiful watching this, bro. Look, that was a good right hand. Oh, right on the chin. And look, it doesn't even look like much, but it was a lot.
Oh, nah, dude.
Yeah.
He fell forward,
I
bro.
know.
He didn't fall backwards,
Ding,
dog. Like,
slap.
he
Damn,
fell, like,
bro.
forward. Like, my boy lost his whole equilibrium and just fell forward. Look.
He got the vertigo real
Like,
quick.
he was trying. Nah, you know what? He was trying to keep fighting, and his body was like, no.
Nope.
I've been there. that
Nah,
shit's
bro.
not fun.
Look at this, man.
When you
That's
get hit with a
beautiful.
switch, there's nothing you could do but try to recover.
See, and I always talk about the lightweight.
He
division
caught himself though. I
always talk about the lightweight division.
Worst fall.
because it's the division that's everybody kind of sleeps on, and these are the guys that really hit hard.
Well,
and move fast,
it's like what happened in boxing, bro. Like because they're not as big, they don't hit as hard. They still hit hard, but they don't hit as hard. So like the fights when you have like killers, they don't go. Like,
yeah, I didn't even know these guys.
Because those are not used to getting hit
white
like
on rights.
Yeah, and this is how I find out about these new fighters, and I'm able to see who's gonna come up. Go ahead, bro.
What's up with Vicente Luque though?
Oh, against Tyron Woodley?
Yeah,
Bro, wow, that was fucking
that was a
beautiful.
good
I
fight.
pray I never
It
get hit one of
wasn't a
those.
good
man, you
fight,
not.
but it
And
was
then
a
my
decent
enemies,
fight.
I pray my enemies never get hit one of those. That shit looks brutal, bro.
Bro,
you're a nice guy.
That fool probably got brain damage. Like,
well,
I mean, he hit the trigger. He hit the chin.
Still got
trigger.
paid.
He hit the chin trigger. I mean, look, bro. Like you go in a
Alright.
fight. You don't go into fighting
Alright.
to one be pretty and two to be
Before you
have
put this
to have
clip
good
up-
head health. You know, only Floyd Mayweather got away with all those fights without getting hit,
Right. All right,
and that's why he's one of the greatest.
welterweight division.
One of the greatest.
Great division of fighters. Tyron Woodley was the ex-champ.
This is his third loss in a row. Hang it up, man. Hang it up. You're making your legacy look bad. Hang
At
it
this
up,
point,
black
it's
man.
like what legacy?
Nah, don't do that phrase. Hang it up, black man.
So round one, three minutes. And
Well, I mean,
56
Cesar
seconds.
Chavez was one of the greatest fighters, and he like at the end had a lot of losses.
That's so mad.
Sean.
We saw that one already. My bad. Shit was loud as fuck. Sorry, everybody. Let's start this over. Go ahead.
All right, this is Vicente Luque. Tyron Woodley, strong.
Tyron really
Oh,
came
I saw
in
this one
at
with
him.
you, right?
He
Yeah.
started smacking him,
Yep.
but Vicente Luque hung
See,
in there
he's a great boxer.
and started giving that
Oh,
nigga
yeah, he
some
was doing the
hands.
roll off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he didn't want to take him to
Oh,
the ground.
oh,
He
That's acting,
knew.
dog.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hands of stone, baby. Oh.
He had that nigga running around the ring. That's why Tyron Woodley, you must retire.
Damn,
you can't
bro.
be. You're making your legacy. Oh, look at you.
Damn, bro, they just go. Look, and then look at this dark. Look at this choke.
And then and then
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he
Put him to
beat
sleep.
your ass all around the ring and then
Aha.
choked you out. But Tyron Woodley, but you give me the hand, so you know.
Oh
just,
my God.
If you hear this, don't come looking for me.
I mean,
Hey,
you
you
can,
know
but
what,
if you hit me,
though?
I'm suing.
Hey,
Bro.
you,
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
Uh,
Yep, that's crazy, man.
See,
He was tired. He got him.
See, look, he got in there like, and I really think that this time period changed.
Look how beautiful
UFC.
that camera is too.
Because they understood that it was
Bravo
also
choke.
entertainment.
I
Like,
never knew what that choke was. I always get it confused with like a Darce choke, but
I mean, I couldn't name them to you, bro. But
that was
like,
a Bravo choke.
that's-
So-
Bravo? Like Eddie Bravo? Oh.
Bravo.
Oh, that was like Eddie Bravo.
Bravo, like angry.
Well, it's like you hook underneath with your own arm, and then after you try to turn, you put him on his back.
And then he hooked
You know,
into the
yeah,
legs.
hooked
too.
into the
He
legs.
fucked
He
him up.
couldn't get him
So he
nowhere.
couldn't get no
Got him.
leverage.
Yep.
Hey, you know
Straight
what
damage.
though?
Body
That fool was
mechanics.
lucky that he put him to sleep and didn't keep
But-
fucking hitting him.
But the thing is, too,
fucking
no, but the thing is,
Bro,
you're
he was
still
booming
sending
him.
oxygen to your brain.
Yeah, he
So
was-
it's still not good.
He was
yeah,
booming
yeah,
him
but
though.
it's better than the fucking like
True,
than
true.
the actual
Soft brain
impact,
creation,
Yeah.
soft
Like
brain.
your fucking brain rattling around
Well,
inside.
they say when
your
you lose
shit,
the
like-
wrinkles, that's like the bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Because
Like
your brain starts to
going
get
to sleep.
rounded.
going to sleep.
Yeah, man.
And actually, no, it's not the oxygen. It's the blood.
That's
It's
the,
different.
yeah, it's the blood flow.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
the blood that
it's
carries the
for
oxygen.
Yeah, but it's different than like crushing your fucking windpipe or some shit, you know? Like,
But when- no,
not
when-
being able to breathe. Like
when
it's
you're-
like you're putting yourself to sleep and not like stopping their air. You're stopping their blood.
But is that not what you're doing when you're constricting their neck? You're stopping the
The
blood flow
flow.
so that the air doesn't get to the brain.
But like better than the air not getting to the lungs. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I'm not either, but
Bro,
all
both sound super fucked up.
all I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that he.
What?
So they both sound super fucked up.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm saying.
I don't want none of that shit.
What I'm saying
happening.
is like either way, there's possible brain damage. Is
I
what
feel
I'm
you. I
saying.
feel you. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's all I'm
Like
saying.
it's
You're
all
right.
bad.
You're right.
I
You're
like,
right.
and this is the thing about Dana White.
You might be right though. I
He's
don't-
so
I don't
cutthroat
know.
with these motherfuckers. So that's 3 losses in a row.
He's probably not gonna get in the fight for
So-
a while. He's gonna have to do something like he's gonna have to like drop a
Well,
weight.
man, he's
drop a
fighting
weight
real
class or some
contenders,
shit.
but like the way he's been getting.
Well, the thing is,
knocked
like, you're
around,
now
you know?
becoming a stepping stone.
Tyron.
Right.
He needs to retire.
Like he's becoming a stepping stone at this point.
Yeah,
But
like,
he's
you
a retire and
you
then
don't
come
wanna be a
back like everybody
journeyman.
else.
Well, like
does,
all the
you know?
greats did, you know, like all the
you
guys
don't
that
want to
won
be
the
a
belt.
journeyman. He
Exactly,
just lost it. He
exactly.
just lost his
Yeah.
belt.
It's like
less than a year ago.
oh wait, that was that the last movie he was in? I think that was the last movie Vince Vaughn was in. The one about the wrestler girl,
I don't remember.
The girl. It's about the girl that
the family of wrestlers.
Oh yeah, he did that one, but no, he did that horror movie recently.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh shit.
I can't watch horror movies in my house.
Alright.
It sucks. I love them.
I got one more, and this is the one that I really want to talk about.
Hold on, real quick though, on the journeyman shit.
Journey.
And you said he doesn't want to be a journeyman. Like in that, Vince Vaughn's character like doesn't, and this is based on a true story, doesn't hire the brother because like yeah, he's a good worker, he's a good fighter, but all he ever will be is like the dude that gets beat up, and like he'll end up doing that for 20 years and then come back and his wife left him and his kids don't love him and shit. So I'm doing that to him. So yeah, being a journeyman does not sound fun. But I think the same thing happens in rap too.
Yeah, it happens to,
You know?
I mean, you hit the
everything.
plateau.
Exactly, you plateau too early.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, fighting's mad different too.
At some point,
yeah.
okay, so I feel like, can we go four screen?
Yep.
Can we, like, I feel like at some point, life's always about transitioning to the next thing, right? Like you're always supposed to be evolving and moving on to the next
Which is why
thing,
I
right?
always say that, right? Like we're still growing.
Right. So like, I feel like at some point, I mean, and I don't know, I'm not a fighter, I'm not a martial artist, I'm not an athlete really in that sense, right? But I feel like
Well, you were an athlete.
I mean, yeah, I understand it on some kind of level, but I would never claim to say that right now I'm an athlete or I'm a fighter or I'm anything. Look, I'm not trying to presume to understand how these people feel, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like at some point, you got to transition from being the one in the spotlight to the one fucking passing on the knowledge to the next generation, trying to make sure that they're moving better than you moved or giving them the moves that you made.
And
like,
if you're blessed though, you
mentor.
might be able to still be
do both, right?
Be the man in the spotlight, like
Right,
a
but-
Be Real, you know, like a Snoop, like
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Well, this is rap.
Yeah,
But I compare them a lot because competitiveness and you know.
But at some point, like the physical aspect of the athleticism, like is gonna leave you. Like that's something now. You could probably always be a dope rapper until you lose your mind, right?
Thank you.
But you probably can't. You just it's a physical fact that you can't just be like a dope. Like when you're 50, you can't be a dope as fighters when fucking someone's
Unless you're
20,
Rocky
21.
Balboa.
Yeah, a fictional
Facts.
character in a movie universe. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I was saying like it's make believe.
Yeah. So I mean, like it's just I feel like that's got to be the evolution for people in multiple things.
Well,
where,
they say, like,
you gotta go back and teach. You know,
I think people understand that though because those that can't, that's the saying. No, those that can't do teach.
yeah.
And it's not like you couldn't do it. It's maybe you were the best at it, but like because you can't do it
anymore.
now,
That's your next thing, right?
like for instance, like I believe that, you know, unfortunately, and it's only until recently that we've seen different, and I hope that that continues. Hip hop has been one of the only genres that really plagues us for our age. Like if you didn't make it by 17 to 21, you never gonna make it. Which we know now is not necessarily true.
Right. We think we had that conversation on this pod, right, about Benny the Butcher and Griselda and all those older
Grown man rap. Grown man rap.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you gotta also evolve in that, right? Like we can't just be talking about the same old. We can't be talking about you know, being a childish.
The moves you were making when you were 25.
I mean, you could talk about them, but like, why did you make those moves?
Exactly.
Like, what came from that? You know,
Yeah, you better learn from
grown man bars.
So speaking of grown men,
That's why I compare them.
No, and I think like, sorry, go ahead, Barlos.
no, it's all right. Finish up your thought because this goes perfect in talk about these grown men in the heavyweight.
Well,
Well, yeah, it's just like my boy Liquid Mantequilla is saying right here is like, maybe it's your time to retire. Maybe you fucking just start hanging out at the gym and like training someone or
Put your ear to the ground. Yeah.
be a sparring partner, or maybe you get into promotions. You know, like what's the next thing that you could do to still be part of the sport, still like, you know, continue your legacy and shit, but like try to use what you have while you still have it before you become washed up or a nobody, or you're like
and
use
you
that
kill your legacy. Yeah.
use that name to like leverage something dope for like the next generation of fighters and shit.
Exactly. Which is like
Right.
the point is that, you know, you should definitely do that. Like the you know, I forgot what number it is, but one of the laws of power is plan to the end. That also means plan after your climax.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? After,
Or
like,
even
I'm sure.
after your death, right?
Yeah.
Like what's gonna happen when you're gone? Like
Well, yeah, look at
it.
Nip. Like
Exactly.
Jay-Z, people were offering his family money, and then, you know, Lauren London came out and was like, they've been set up. You know, you gotta like me. I got life insurance. Why? Not for me. I have it for my legacy. You know, and I make sure that they're gonna be good. you know, if something happens to me, because I am the sole winner, breadwinner, and I guarantee all of us here, us artists, you know, we have a plan. Well, I know I do, for when like I'm done rapping. Like I'll probably always rap, but when I'm done like trying to like make singles and put them out for people to like really
like when we're done with the commercialization stage of our music, and
well, not even just like,
and there's other things going on for us,
just like trying to sell music to throw shows off of. That's really it, you know. I wouldn't call it commercialization, but like,
I mean, it's
the monetization. When we're done with the monetization part of it,
what's the difference?
Commercialism, I think it just brings like the negativity of like what people do to sell out, and like the, you know, like commercial, like what's commercial versus monetizing. You could be underground for years, or what was underground, independent, and make money. I'm beat the commercial for sure. I mean, I'm trying to be a capitalist.
I'm beating commercials, you know.
Commercials. No, that's that. But there's gonna be an end to all of that.
For sure.
And I think we all have ideas of what, if not totally plotted, we have our ideas of how we planned out to move after.
Well, it's like this shit I was talking about. I don't think I actually told you. I've had a lot, like the conversations I have in day about fucking nonprofits. All that shit, you know, like at some point, like
that's gonna be everything.
This whole thing is to like be able to just funnel everything that way, you know, and be like, look, this is what happens when fucking people have a chance. Like, let's give everybody a chance, you know, like that's the dream, you know.
Bet.
That's where that's where we all kind of fall in.
Heavyweights.
All right, so shout out to my bros from the native land. We got 3 African champs, 3 now, with Francis Ngannou and the knockout of Stiep.
And Aljamain Sterling's is fake though. So
not. Well, yeah. That was fucked up. He took an illegal knee, but just watching this match, bro.
African, like from Africa.
Yeah, Cameroon.
Ngannou's from Cameroon.
That's Ngannou, and then you have
Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, Adesanya as well. They're not all from
It's
Cameroon.
not Aljamain Sterling. It's Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, it's Usman.
It's Usman.
Usman. He's supposed to fight Masvidal.
The Nigerian Nightmare.
Again.
He's a shit.
Usman? Yeah. He's like your fucking big brother. He just doesn't get off you, know? He's just like...
And that is a skill. Yeah. And that's what makes other fighters great. Like, I always think the younger brothers are always the better fighters.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But spend their whole life getting beat up.
Yeah. And it looks like he spent his whole life getting beat up. And just said one day, no more.
Watching these dudes, like, bang it out, like, for the
Exactly.
What did you think about Ngannou and Stipe?
The first one, obviously, was a feel out for sure, because they didn't really know. Obviously, Stiep respected the power because he obviously trained, he watched, and he was able to weather the storm.
Yeah. So did he lose that?
No, hold on. This is the first one.
The first one he won.
The first one he won.
Right.
But the second one, now Ngannou's been on a 7-year journey from living in a hut with his mother to this whole. Like, think about that journey, you know? I can't because I was born in the States. For all that you plan this and come to fruition for you, you know what I mean? And not only that, like, you have a whole country behind you, man. That shit is fucking wild to me. Like, watching them be excited, like he's been working for this, and just watching him go out there and, like, dominate, in a sense. Like, I'm not saying Step didn't look great, but he didn't look as good as he did in the first one, man. Not at all.
He's old.
Yeah, it's like
everybody's old to you, fam.
Well, he's a he's a firefighter too, bro.
Old.
You know, he used to be a firefighter. Well, he still is.
Who's Steve?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you know, that takes a toll on
you.
Real
hero.
Real life hero.
Yeah. So just watching, you know, when we bring up this replay, just you can see how in tuned he was. Like, I'm going to get this belt, man. I'm going to take this shit from him. And, like, the way he caught him slipping, bro, with that left, bro, he just went to sleep. Like, scary watching motherfuckers go to sleep. You don't know what's happened, but I always say that in heavyweight division. That's why, you know, like watching that shit. Motherfuckers get knocked, bro.
So Steve got knocked?
Completely went to sleep. Like,
no. Then that was his first time?
Yeah.
That's his first time, right?
Yeah, completely.
He was like, he was undefeated or like had never been knocked out,
He was
right?
completely asleep.
Man, it's
No, I don't think he was
He
undefeated
did-
though.
No, he wasn't undefeated.
But he had never been knocked
He was
out.
16-3.
well, like Canelo
No,
had
he
never
had
been
knocked
I mean,
out,
20
but he
20
had been
20 and
the
4,
heavyweight
actually.
champ for like, I think 5 years.
He
or
was
more.
dominating for a minute.
Yeah, not that long.
How
like
long?
2 or 3
There's like
years.
an
I'm about to say 5 years.
It's like an end of an era. It's
I
like
put
an end of an
extra-
era.
That's like a whole
In that
career.
era,
like,
like 2 or 3 years.
It's the end
So
of an era.
Nobody was fucking
No
with
one
him.
was fucking with him. Everybody, and then Ngannou
Yeah.
was the one that they thought was, and then he fucked him up, but then he came back and fucked him.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
came back and
Damn.
fucked him up.
Okay.
And now John Jones and the guy who about to fight.
John Jones is still around.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the heavyweight division.
Jesus. Jesus.
Don't say crazy things, Sneaky.
Wait,
I mean,
are
you're
you thinking
telling
John
everybody-
Jones or are you
you're-
thinking
shit.
You're telling everybody to retire. I don't know.
But he's the best. But he's the best
Trust me.
fighter ever. UFC.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was
Besides
still
ever?
fighting though.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, ever.
Well, Silva got
His fucking
he got you know like,
Third, fourth.
Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, you got to give the
All right,
thing
look,
about the sport
look.
is you also got to give the people who like not necessarily were the best athlete, but the most entertaining.
Most entertaining, and I like consistency too, longevity. Consistency and longevity.
I mean, you talking to the man who loves continuity in life. Like,
mean,
I feel you.
I'm not.
Agree.
I'm not saying anything bad about Jones. I'm just saying
he's just been in the game.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize
Yeah.
he was still around. Like
Oh, yeah,
I,
yeah.
you know, like
He moved up to heavyweight because he was just fucking everybody up.
like after
heavyweight,
his.
so-
I mean,
Yeah.
it was though.
I mean the
Before
fact
his
that
cocaine incidents.
yeah, the fact that he was able to overcome all the
Hey, man.
drug and the
That's-
Hey,
testing
man.
positive.
Cocaine
and the
is a
shit
hell
and
of a
shit,
drug.
like-
Does that shit so
Well, he-
much.
You know, his background is pretty dope. His brother plays in the NFL. There's a real talented family.
No,
over
no,
there.
I mean, dude.
Well, I think
again,
his
I'm not
genetics a
saying
lot.
I'm not saying
No.
nothing bad.
Right.
I'm not saying anything bad about the fighter.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
just
not
did
at
not
all.
realize
He
that
was still
after all
fighting.
his shit that he's been through,
still
he's
be
still
around.
doing it
Yeah.
and at a
Around.
high level. Like I
Well,
didn't realize.
also I think that UFC
I feel
because of its newness in general, is
More
it's a very
forgiving.
forgiving sport.
It
they
definitely.
don't.
Right,
They,
right,
they,
right.
they
So what do you
can't
guys think
afford-
about what happened to Tank? Didn't he just get arrested?
Did he?
I
Tank?
believe so.
He did?
He's Tank is a boxer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Tank got arrested. I think he's looking at jail time.
Shit. Before we get to Tank though, let's watch this knockout.
Yeah, let's watch that.
Which one?
I got the Francis Ngannou one up there too. Unless it didn't download.
Oh, I think it was Tank the singer. My bad.
Oh, the
What is it?
singer.
I thought I showed them all. Let me just add it real quick, fam. I'm sure.
Not
If it's
it's
there,
here.
On-
if
yeah,
it's there,
what's
I'll
that?
get it.
Oh, no, you're right.
Gervonta Davis?
Ngannou. Yes, sir. Damn, I didn't know Tank got it.
Charged with 14 counts related to an
Leave these big openings.
Pause.
according to the Baltimore.
Oh,
State
shit.
Police, face up to 7 years plus in prison.
52.
Leave these big openings.
Alright, hold on.
Oh my
I
god.
want to
Uh-oh.
lower the volume so people can.
Leave these big openings.
Oh my god. Nobody wants to get punched by that
Oh
guy.
wow.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. I want to see it fast, but I want to see it slow. Hold on.
Fuck that nigga.
Show the good stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
sir.
Ooh.
Oh. Look at this.
He was dead.
Left. Oh.
Oh, my boy.
Watch.
I didn't even know where he
Look,
was
he's
at.
dead.
This.
Yeah, he's. I'll show you when he's
Oh, I'm
dead.
done.
Look,
And then
he's
the one.
dead. He's.
He's
Oh.
wow.
Hey,
Look,
I'm
look.
He got his face.
You
on
see-
it.
you see how-
You see how he landed? You see how he landed in the stretch
Oh.
position?
Like his leg was back. Actually, I
stretch
saw
like
a
that.
meme
You
of
stretch like
that.
that. You
Look
stretch
at
like
look at
that.
my
His-
look at
his
my guy
hammer
Herb.
fist
Look at
was
my guy
I
tight.
Herb
didn't
Dino.
realize that meme
He
was-
tried to make it. He said, "I know it's coming." Oh my god!
He was
full
running.
sprint,
Yo,
bro.
I
Look
seen-
at him. Look at him. He full sprint.
He was like, "Oh my god, don't fucking hammer
He
fist
said,
him." He's
he
like,
said full sprint. Watch.
he's like,
he
"Stop."
tried.
But
He's
look,
like,
No!
"Stop, stop."
Did you see how he circled around him
Yes.
once he seen he wasn't gonna make
Yeah.
it? Like, nigga, you ain't gonna hit
Hit
me.
me.
Got it right there.
Well, that back, the back is just as dangerous.
Yeah.
I think
Look,
I-
you can tell. Look, he's like, nope.
Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
"Stop,
I
stop."
I think the homie, our homie. Nah, I saw him
God
knock
damn,
out
bro.
somebody like that. He
Jesus,
just pulled
man.
back, and when the pull back, he hit somebody on
It's like
accident.
someone else?
And then, but he was. They were both trying to fight him.
Oh, so he
But
did
it was
that
like an accident. He was like, bam, and then he looked back, and dude fell. He was like, bam.
Wait, so you're saying that shit from the movies
Double
is
knockout.
possible?
Nah, I saw it.
Like
I
a
was
double-
there.
that's
and then
just
I jumped on the
possible?
third dude. Yeah, no, I was there.
You
I was
hit
part of the
somebody
fight.
with
Hey, bro.
Bro, man.
Nah, the homie,
horrible,
like,
though.
I'm not gonna name him,
God,
but like,
man.
he had hands. He had hands.
my God.
Jeez.
He's
That's-
like, look at
that
his
power,
face. Look at
bro.
his face. He's
Oh
like,
my god, he split that man mouth off.
Oh,
Yo,
Man.
yo.
oh, he's asleep. Herb, he's asleep. He's asleep.
Hand through his chin.
bro, if he was out, well, and then hit him again.
You know-
Herb coming from the top. Look.
You know, and at that point too, like you smell blood, so like you don't know to stop.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
like,
because the worst thing you want is for that fool to come back when you're already fucking him up and then like beat you
I don't
because
think
you
he's
didn't
thinking that
finish
deep.
him.
I think at that point it's like
Yeah.
instinctual,
It's
like
so
No, but I
instinctual.
mean, I feel like that's the instinct is like I gotta put him out now.
Wow, bro.
He's going out
Like,
now.
keep him out,
Like,
keep him out,
He's
keep him out,
not.
yeah.
I have to show
he's
that
getting
shit.
finished. He's not gonna come back. He's not coming back. Like
That me
it's
watching
over
that
now.
live,
It's over now. It's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
now. Like
Obviously, that's a replay, but watching that live, bro, is just like, and he's continuously doing this shit.
yeah.
I think that's the first guy I've ever seen pick up Shaq off his motherfucking feet. Shaq said, "Oh, this is the first time I ever got picked up as an adult."
Big baby threw Shaq.
Big baby.
Well, that was like Shaq's twin, right?
Ooh, big baby.
Yeah,
A smaller version, shorter version.
yeah.
is there another one?
Yeah, that's the second one. Second rounds.
Oh, you got more? Oh,
No, I'm just saying. No, that's what I got for the sports segment.
Good shit.
Just watching motherfuckers get knocked out. But I just like
I
watching
feel like
the
we're just gonna have to,
competition.
we should
too.
probably just call your shit the knockout segment and only bring knockouts.
That's
and if
cool.
there's no knockouts, then we don't bring. Then we know there's just,
I can talk some other stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also dope too.
Oh,
but
man, I think like,
hits and hits.
yeah, because even didn't we look at the injuries too?
yeah,
Yeah.
Is there any music?
Big Baby was trash. Yeah, he was.
as far as music right now, there hasn't really been something that's really caught my attention besides what I talked about last week. I'm looking for some more stuff that's gonna come
Really
out.
nothing.
What about you, Jay? Any new music that you want
Not
to talk
drugs
about
and
today?
groceries.
Well, besides drugs and
Ah, they can't.
that's
That
you
doesn't
can't
count.
Yeah.
Super trash.
Oh, Big Baby, not drugs and groceries.
Oh.
Just checking.
Oh no, never that. Never
I
that.
almost
check
jumped
with
over the table.
Yeah.
Stop, guys.
I was
Stop trying to like
I literally
harden
was
me
like-
in.
I was-
Yeah, like why you trying to make me seem like this
I was
bad
gonna stop.
villain?
I was gonna stop streaming and be
I
like,
li-
"Yo, we done here."
I literally
man.
almost like I literally I got it. I literally like almost like I like checked the table. I was like, can I
Jay,
jump over this?
Can I
you
make
and
it in
Carlos,
one-
you and Carlos
in-
getting me in
He was like,
trouble
it's gotta
out
be
here.
one swing.
slow leap.
It's gotta be one swing.
In one
No,
swing.
drugs and groceries was
I've been
actually
trying to-
fine. That was the first time I heard it. Was earlier.
Oh, awesome.
Did you
No
know
lie.
it was us?
Of course, I knew it was
Yeah,
y'all.
we were talking about
I
it.
just did
Oh,
not get a
wait.
chance to listen to that song.
Armin
Have you
Hammer
heard
and-
that?
Armin Hammer and the Alchemist.
Armand Hammer and the Alchemist.
That's a
I'ma
funny
check
name.
that out.
That's a funny name.
Armin Hammer.
Like baking soda.
Armin Hammer. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Armand.
Is he? He's a crack rapper. I'm guessing. A crack rapper.
I'll check that out, Jay. I've just
I'm not
been
a
trying
crack
to
rapper. I'm not a
Or maybe
bad.
he just wants his
I'm not a
fucking. Maybe he just wants his
badass
fridge to
moonlighting
smell
ass
just been
bad
bad.
trying to
rapper.
clear the head with like
shit.
with jazz and shit. You feel me? And like new like stuff like that.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I lately have been finding myself listening to like '90s music in general, and like salsa. Like, I'm not really listening to the new stuff. Also, cause like I'm kind of trying to get into album mode. We're in single mode right now. I'm trying to get into album mode.
I've actually been going back to the Coheed and Cambria fucking catalog, and then I got.
Yeah, but they're different than hip hop.
Yeah, that's why I like it
Yeah.
because it's like new. They dropped a new album in 2019 that I wasn't on because I was like so deep in our shit. So it's like it's new,
But
but it's
definitely-
not hip hop. You know?
Young
Springs-
Dolph and Key Glock. What is that even? What is?
Oh, yeah.
What is a Key Glock?
Young Dolph and King. I already heard the
Young
Aspen
Dolph
track.
is hard though.
Yeah,
Young
But the
Dolph-
whole shit
Notice how I
dropped.
didn't say that.
Yeah.
Dolph is hard.
Young Dolph is
Dolph
hard.
is hard.
I said no.
I got a homie that looks like Dolph.
Key Glock.
What does it mean?
Shut up.
What does
Cam.
I
it
got
not
the
mean?
key in my Glock. I'm just trying to figure it out. I feel like the name.
He's the one that does that no lame shit, no gang shit.
Maybe
that
he
shit.
means
But-
his Glock is the key that opens up things for him.
That would make. I mean, these
Been on a lot
names.
of
Like,
drum
I always
and
wonder where rappers get their names. Like, for me, you don't really have a nickname until somebody gives it to you.
Yep.
Concrete Jungle.
Young
Respect.
Dolph, Young Dolph is fire though.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, I said the name.
We all said that. Oh, the
No, the
name.
name.
I don't even know.
Oh, Young Dolph. Yeah,
What's a
that's a
Dolph?
dope. He's
What's a dope
wavy.
name?
What's a
Wavy.
I mean, I'm
Dolphin?
guessing Dolphin.
Oh.
Young Dolph.
He's wavy. He's
I gotta go,
he's
dog.
creating-
Yeah. Can you just play the beat? We
Take
can
my
crush this
rapper
out?
card too.
And that's the sports segment with Barlos Got Bars. And my nigga.
Liquid.
Mantequilla.
Now you gotta say liquid again because they didn't hear him.
Tell him again what it is.
Liquid. Mantequilla.
All right, you guys.
Hi, guys.
What are we listening to now?
We're gonna rap
Saying
like
we're
Urkel.
gonna keep doing Rokem because that's what we got.
Rokem.
You
Shout out
want me to
to
go
Rokem.
to the other one?
No, Rockem's good, bro. I
We
like
can finish it out with Rokem. This would be the Rokem segment.
Dope.
This beat is called Runaway for apparent reasons.
Little bossa nova, it's my shit
Chill on
right
the
there.
beach, what you feel, can you feel the critique? Yeah, can you just check the technique? Let me just feel the way that I've been. Yes, I know how you type of play, but I've never hit my poetry just yet. Let me just explode. I'm just chilling with my whole platoon, full metal jacket. What you really, let me just pull it up. Got a real new jacket. Props out to Green Wolf. Let me show you how I just really pushed. That was foolproof out the bottle. Yes, my soul's been hollow.
Yeah.
Been there to the bottom of it.
Bottom of it, I bottom out, know when I stay legit. Understand when I stick to the script, it switches up. So I do my thing and I just go nuts. Macadamia, walnut, doesn't matter, I'ma go so damn nuts. They gon' be like, oh my god, he's crazy. That's right, I'm loco, baby. And I'm loco, baby, at least until I went to Perry, baby. Look at me now, it's crazy. I don't know how I do it, not lazy. Don't sleep at night, no, I stay up and recite these rhymes. Then I go to work, that 9 to 5 turns 5 to 9. A fatherhood, that's a neighborhood. Look at me now, I just make the moves. Moving good and I make sure that I stay with my homies like brewing up that craft beer. Look at me, I just steer. And I make sure I am on top of my peers.
Catch me at the Pincas, the Catarina, yeah. I'm in Brazil and I'm chilling up in Floripa, yeah. I'm kicking it on the beaches, I'm chilling in, blazing joints of all this stress, and yeah, we listen to this fucking hip hop shit, yo. In the streets, you already know when I'm on the beat and I like to go real low when I hit this shit, and I just got the master flow, like the master key to the master city, and I'm coming through. You don't wanna know that I do this shit better than 50. Ooh,
pull out the handgun, that's a masterpiece, the master's real. That's a mass appeal, the ass is real. Really get attention, really feeling like a cushion. Let me just get it, or really just push it. Benjamin Buttons, but you just get this concussion. Yeah, combustion. Whoa.
Rewind, Benjamin Buttons.
After Smooth J said drum and bass, the B had some drum and bass in it. Oh, Rokem chill on the beat and go.
The times that we spend together, that I love y'all dogs forever.
Yo, forever, ever, I'm staying clever. And me, I make it till my family's life is better.
Forever.
Yeah, the whole reason I make these moves, the whole reason that I make it cool to be me. Look, I'm all about my family. Moving out of tragedy is how I do it. Feel the gravity. I pull you closer, you know, sir. Fuck it, I'm feeling like the force of everything I do. And my whole damn crew always on my shoulders. Yeah, I'm the real one, a general soldier. That means I'm a front line. Shout to the south side. Me, I do it and I recite these sick rhymes.
Writing sentences to then serving sentences. Here I come, man, trying to get all the pretenses done. Yo, man, fuck all the pretentious ones. I'm just trying to make sure that I could walk on the sun. I'm Dr. Manhattan in this game. I be making material things come out of my damn brain. That's right, and I ain't doing it for the fame. You could ask all my homies in the circle, they say the same.
That's a Dr. Strange, let me shoot it out the frame. What you do with this is how I just precipitate. That's acid rain that just fall from the planet of Mars. Can you really just show you couldn't compete with us at all? From the depths of the bottom of my soul, what you feel? Now I've grown like the grass from the roots, but I'm just weed whacking everything that's speed. Now I'm just pleading like Speedy Claxton. We talking old fundamental balls that we call it like Steph on Marbury. Yes, from New Jersey, that's Coley Island. I'ma try to. This is how I've just been trifling. Can I put it in the Dutch? No, I don't roll no backwards cut. I'm still smoking in the motherfucking cut. Now I'm going to a barber for a cut.
Now get my money together for my cut.
And if you don't fuck with us, you could catch a fade.
Oh shit, this shit just keeps going.
Should we just keep going?
I can catch a fade, it's X-rated, yes, precipitate, no, I said that.
I'm fucking faded.
Make sure, go back in the dictionary, back in my albums of what my frames been. Now we just sitting sideways, listening to Paul Wall. You know I had to quick draw McGraw, now I'm walking through the mall. They tell me that I'm looking handsome with my chain on. It's like $1,600. Now I'm just playing. I got it from Ross. Fake it till you make it not me. I'm about to make sure that I can do it like Patrick Swayze. It's a Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, look at me, I move nice like Tommy, carrying that mouse. I mean, parrying, look at me now, I'm feeling like I got the clout. I'm up in these clouds like 9, 10, 11, I'm from heaven, spitting like a damn reverend. When I open my mouth, this tongue acts like a weapon. Katana with the flow, the sword of a samurai. I am that guy and I spit it to the rise. Understand, Bushido is the code when it comes to these. These fools is acting like they got me, but they ain't company. Yeah.
God damn, 3.5 hours.
Nice.
I said I was trying to keep it tight too. Like,
yeah, you did say that too. When I saw that we were going long, I was like, damn, this fool's not keeping it tight for sure.
That is the Mup Clan.
Hey, nah, this shit was fun though.
Yeah, shout out to Rokem for allowing us to use
Thank you so much.
A real one.
Any producers out there, if you have any beats, man.
Drugs and Groceries
Come
is
through.
out on all platforms.
Motherfuckers.
All platforms.
Go get that.
Fire.
If you don't know where to get that, go
My mama asked
just
what I
search
spend my money
MMUpClan.
on.
Just search MMUpClan.
But I'm a grown man, I spend it.
MMUpClan.
MMUpClan.
You know what I'm saying? We are LA.
I'm Barlos Got Bars. With
Worldwide.
Liquid Mantequilla.
I'm at FACEvsIt on everything. You could also find me on Spotify and all DSPs or platforms with my music under at FACEvsIt. Make sure you go to MMUpClan.com and check out our merchandise, buy some, support independent artists. We really out here, we really working, we really giving back to the community. We really doing everything we can to keep this alive. And this is hip hop, this is art, this is hope, this is everything. You know, we are all about all of that. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. If you tuned in on the replay, thank you. Make sure you tune in every Monday at 9 p.m. and every Wednesday I'm on with my my cuz actually from the East Coast, talking everything athletic, sports to hip hop, and even we talk about drip. You know what I'm talking about? I know you guys you guys might like my steez. You guys might want to get on that.
See the gold reflective.
You know
gold
what I'm saying?
reflective.
All right, y'all.
It reflects.
Game Day Classics. Get your drip from him. Street Rebirth. Beauty LA.
MMUpClan.com.
MMUpClan.com.
Peace.
I am Shneaky, official Shneaky on all platforms. Also, you could just Google me, SHNEAKY. I got my own fucking thing cracking every fucking day. But, you know, MMUpClan, all MMUpClan all the way.
And
But
also look out for the hood drink.
Oh, true.
OGs_is_Mo.
And whoever fucking reporting my TikTok, stop. Because I'm the DJ, MC, anything you need, and I'm here for the
I still
community.
keep doing my goofy ass dances too. Check me out.
Transformational power of art in the house.
Peace. 1, 2, 3, out.
Double the buckets and double the Dutch. Double it up.